Hey, it's Russ Payne with Role Playing Public Radio. We're playing Red Markets. This scenario is called The Rat King, and we have a very full taker group today. We'll figure out a group name. Everyone can put a nomination in the group chat if you want. But let's go ahead. Just introduce our takers. This will be set in the Trabajo enclave in Colorado, from the setting of Fallen Flag, because I'm familiar with that one. Anyways, let's start off with Scribblykins, who's playing Serial. Tell us about Serial.
Oh, he's a criminal. He's his weak spot is got the criminal look. His soft spot's everyone's got a mother. He's about a 2-meter tall guy dressed in an XXL brown beige coat with rolled up carpet armor on legs and arms, and wears a Stetson and a helmet that usually has a Halloween face mask slapped on. Today's brand is Japanese Oni. He also has a chainsaw strapped to his back and a spiked up sharpened crowbar at his belt. He used to work in construction after gang life, so he's a bit of a bulky, fast guy. Not very clever, not very personable, but hey. Although the chainsaw also means he's kind of shit out of luck on the refresh.
Okay, yeah. So, and is the chainsaw loud? I would imagine it is. Or is
it is very loud.
Yeah, I would imagine.
No silencer?
No silencer on this chainsaw, weirdly enough.
That's what the crowbar is for, presumably?
Yeah.
Well, the helmet, the carpet armor, and the Kevlar is for the consequences of the chainsaw being loud.
I noticed no gloves. Bold.
Carpet armor covers that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So next up, we have Hellspawn, who is playing Smoke. Tell us about Smoke.
He is the character from Mortal Kombat. No, just kidding. He is pretty much bog standard Red Markets character, a latent who has a weak spot. His compassion is weakness. His tough spot is a latent. Soft spot, protect the next generation. And he has an adopted daughter named Philly.
Aw.
It's very sweet.
It's very sweet.
I forgot to mention that Serial, of course, is taking care of his mother.
Aw. Is Smoke's daughter also latent, or is she immune, or just a normal, infectable person?
Normal infectable person.
Okay, well, that's a strained parent-child relationship. So next up we have Copper, who is playing Roosevelt. Tell us about Roosevelt.
Roosevelt is sort of a shorter, weedly guy. Ironically enough, he is a radio jockey at the Enclave. So he spends his allotted time on the public bandwidth reading inspirational things to people, which is where his name comes from. In his private hours, he cries because his mom is a latent. His sister was horribly mangled during the collapse. And his best friend, who goes by the name Rifleman, was also seriously injured on a job and now is in chronic need of serious medical assistance. So he has a lot of dependents, and he can't physically get near any of them.
Oh, no.
And none of them can physically get near any of each other. But he is a talkative guy, and he's just trying to do the right thing. Mm-hmm. His weak spot is he's quick to anger because for some reason he's frustrated with his position. His soft spot is best of good intentions, which, I think makes sense. He just wants the best for his friends. He is a lost, so it's going to take him a long time to get to retirement. Not that he will.
Well, he might, but not in this adventure, obviously. Next up we have let's see here, Dan, who's playing Blackbird. Tell us about Blackbird.
Blackbird is a drone pilot. He's into looking up, head of the clouds kind of guy. He also really likes equipment that's, fully functional. It bothers him when there aren't features. So tough spot scavenger, soft spot waste not, want not. Yeah, I mean that, and he's got a lovely wife who has issues with actually, doing anything commercial, but she's an actress, really. And if only they would make art plays, she'd be fine with it.
Yes.
Yeah, Penny Lane. Yeah, they really liked the Beatles way back when. It grates a
Aw.
little now. It's hard to say.
Very good. And finally, we have Sky playing Doc Butcher. Tell us about Doc Butcher.
Have you guys heard of the Tunguska event? There's a huge possibility that spores from that evolved over 112 years, and that's what caused the blight. I'm not 100% sure, but
is that it? Yeah. Okay.
yes, right. It's possibility, 100%.
Amazing.
It was always there.
Yeah.
Didn't you mention that underwater thing like last month that you thought was causing it?
I mean, there's it could be anything, but there's lots of papers online about this. Most of them are in Russian.
Huh?
Yeah, most of them are in Russian. I'm trying to translate them.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
I thought you said it was the Dyatlov Pass incident.
So your role in the group though is the medic, right? Yeah.
I mean, it never hurts to help. I'm not cracked. I don't have 5 things in detachment or anything.
Okay, yeah. No, obviously not. Dr. Butcher is a crusader and is a very skilled medic. But amazing. I love Doc Butcher. I'm rooting for him. Don't crit fail on certain checks, obviously. So you're all in Trabajo. You've been taking for a little while. So you all know each other and work together, and you're looking for clients. It seems that there is a group consensus on the Momless as your taker group, which is an amazing taker group name. And you, Roosevelt, you've negotiated a job with an anonymous client in the Recession, but a client that has put money in escrow, which you have independently verified. So you will be receiving you negotiated well. You're getting a big payday for this.
Gonna revitalize our economy.
Yeah, exactly. It's someone quite wealthy in the Recession, who is apparently, from what you understand, the economy has stabilized enough in the Recession that the wealthy are now looking for tax shelters and ways to dodge taxes. And art is a great way of doing that. It's also a speculative market, and things that are retrieved from the loss are extremely valuable.
Do I know if there's like a focus of this? Is it like old TV shows that didn't get converted to digital?
No,
like,
art. Like
specifically like fine art. Okay, cool.
Fine art, yes, not media, nothing.
So not NFTs. Okay.
No. Physical.
Are we talking about sculptures or paintings?
This is a sculpture. It is called the Rat King. You do not have an image of it, but
do we know how heavy it is?
It is going to be about. It's going to be 2 haul. To carry.
So more than a standard drone with cargo capacity can lift, correct?
Well, yeah, you don't know exactly how they're going to get it. Probably 2 drones or something like that, and then take 2 vehicles. You don't know. You just have to get it to the drop site, right? Like your job is to go to this underground storage facility that was forgotten during the crash, get the sculpture, and get it to a drop site, a rendezvous point. And then other people will take it from there.
What's the situation with the storage facility it was in?
You have coordinates, and that's about it. The coordinates leading to a door that will lead down.
Is it a storage facility for just the statue, or is there more art in there?
You assume that there's more there, but why would you put one thing in a big underground storage?
Because mental illness is a hell of a thing.
Yeah, that's fair. So, this is you have a lot of questions about this thing, and so you've gotten the job, you've gotten paid, but everyone has. I will give sort of abstract the home life thing. Everybody gets 1 free action to represent researching, prepping for the job. It is 2 legs away, and so now you can do 1 action for free. Obviously, well, I mean. one action and spend resources normally to do but then you can take a second action if you make a self-control check by basically burning the midnight oil and staying away from your dependents, or losing sleep in order to research this job, prep for this job relentlessly. And this is also things like buying additional equipment, bribing people to find out things, calling in references. You basically get one. But after everyone takes one or two actions, you have to hit the road in order to meet this deadline. So we'll just start with actually Doc Butcher, and then I'll just work my way, Doc Butcher, then Blackbird, and then all the way to Serial, and then we'll just do, go back and forth. So this is just your first action right now, Doc Butcher. What do you want to do to prep for this job while you're in the Enclave?
Yeah. Can I use my computer science to see if I can get like a manifest of what's in the place?
Yeah.
All right. We're rolling in the
dice rolling. If you go to the
rolling.
dice rolling, try /R space 2d10, and we'll treat the first d10 as black, so black, red, and then you can just add. You just tell me what your skill is, and and obviously you have to spend a charge on a device of some kind to do this.
Ubic or lap on my laptop, and then with that it makes it a 6/4.
Okay, yeah. So looking at this, you research these coordinates and try and figure that out. This obviously records from before the crash are sketchy on Ubic, but you don't find anything specific. But what you do find is references to a luxury underground survival silo bunker system, that a decommissioned military bunker that was converted into luxury prepper thing. It's hard to tell exactly how so what you seem like, this is not like a storage facility per se. It was like a place for rich people to go, when shit hit the fan. But obviously they could have stored their art there. And
probably has a ton of other stuff there too.
Could
be huge
payday. So it's built into the side of a hill, and it goes down. There is a large freight elevator that goes down. Seems to be, aside from ventilation shafts, seems to be the only exit. The coordinates you get are obviously to the main entrance, the elevator, freight elevator entrance. So that's what you get from that. We'll just do one action for everybody, then you can decide if you want to do a second action. So Blackbird, what do you want to do?
All right, so we know it was a prepper place now.
Luxury, like
right.
Yeah.
Do we know where is the pickup by the drone? Is it outside this place? Is it
it's in a field, like half a mile away, like very close.
Okay, is there a paved road between the two spots? Or dirt road or something?
No, it looks like it's hard to say. There's no road there according to pre-crash maps, but it looks like it's probably just a field.
So getting it out there could be...
It's basically getting to the top of the hill that's built over the bunker, right?
Oh, okay, so it's going up onto the top of the hill.
Yeah.
Okay, kind of thought that might be the case. Second question, can I do any research with scavenging to know why no one scavenged this place before?
Scavenge. You're in the
why was it hard? Or I could do foresight, just scavenging, obviously a better skill.
Foresight would be better.
I'll do foresight.
Yeah. Scavenge are more of a doing thing than a knowing thing.
Yeah. You're not wrong. It's just it doesn't matter. It's 7/4.
Okay. So you realize this place was probably not like online when the crash hit. It was probably like built, obviously, like the bunker is there, right? And the infrastructure is there, but like people had not yet fully moved in. And
yeah, but that was before the crash. Is there an enclave there now?
No, there's definitely not. It's
Okay,
like
good.
an abandoned area. It's not near anything that would be
Mhm.
useful. Like when you're building an enclave, you don't just like, oh, a bunker, that's great. But then it's like near nothing. You're like, well, we're gonna fucking starve to death, right? Because there's no food here. There's no power. There's no other resource. You look
It's
for
a
a
really
place.
dumb place for a bunker, basically.
Well, obviously they were planning to move in more shit, right? And
Right.
like, yeah, and yeah. So you don't know the full story, but it just seems like it's an out of the way area that's not full of other places. And if you're like a scavenger or a taker or whatever, you're not just trying to like go to one place and get a good hit. You're probably like, oh, let's do a grocery list and hit all these places on our
Right.
way and come back and be as efficient as possible. And so like that's why it's also like was not online. There weren't many people there. There weren't many people who knew about it. And so yeah, it's probably going to be pretty bare bones inside, aside from obviously they were moving some shit in if there's this sculpture, right? So
Right.
probably they were in the process of moving in assets and shit like that. Maybe the owners just wanted to use that to store their art while they didn't want to pay like a storage fee at a secure facility for high value assets. So
Huh.
yeah.
Well, like I said, mental illness is a hard thing.
Yeah. So that's your first. Yeah.
One other question, and if I don't have access to this, I don't. Is the statue animatronic?
You have no idea. You haven't
Okay.
researched this. They just told you it'll be about 2 hall. It'll be, in
Okay.
terms of its length and width and dimensions. It'll be in a wooden crate it'll be 2 hall. You have to get it to this thing. That's all you know about it. None of you have like profession art, artist or curator or anything. So you have no chance of like, you don't know anything about fine art. Like, why the fuck would you know anything about the world?
Well, I mean, I know
art?
that big statues can be very heavy, but yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what you know so far. So Roosevelt.
How much money are we paid up front?
None. It's a
Okay.
job. Yeah,
So
payment on delivery.
Okay, cool. I want to use either networking or research to sort of preferably networking. I'll spend a charge of my laptop to go online to network.
Okay.
Because I have the app. I basically want to know. I don't know if I can get all of this in one or if I have to choose. I'd love to know more about the route there and back, just to kind of strategize in terms of what dangers we might be facing. And if I could get this too, is the LZ just a fucking shooting gallery, or is it like a legitimate drop-off place that makes sense?
Well, you can so you can focus on the legs or you can focus on the drop site. Like
I'll do the drop site because
Okay.
the legs are gonna fuck us anyway.
Damn. All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
All right, so that's 8/1 with
yeah.
a charge from my laptop.
So you ask around. That's actually a very quiet area. There has been some activity there recently. People have reported hearing some gunfire and sounds of casualties being killed, which indicates some group is operating in the region.
Right.
But not like gunfire, not like people shooting at each other.
Right.
At this point, people can tell the difference of like, oh, those are takers killing casualties versus people shooting guns at each other. Right?
Sure.
Like,
do I have any idea who the group operating in the area might be?
You just got a regular success, so no.
Okay.
That would be a separate question to look up taker groups operating in the area. But you do know that there's some activity, not a lot. So there's a chance that something could go bad. I mean, obviously there's a chance. It's basically also like at the top of the hill is pretty barren. Actually, it did not get overgrown. It's pretty rocky up there, so it's pretty clear.
So there's not a lot of cover. So let's say someone was going to roll up on us.
Yeah, there's also trees nearby. Like there's like about a couple hundred feet at the base of the hill. There's a forest. It's a forested area. So
we'd be basically dropping this off on the top of the hill, and then below there's a large forest.
Yeah, so you'd have elevation over them, but they would have cover from trees. So.
Right, and we'd kind of be silhouetted. Okay, so we'd be vulnerable to attacks from.
Your drop is going to be during the daytime, so they can see you. So,
well, anything's okay, cool. Thank you. I love my family, so I'm gonna treasure what little time I can get with them.
All right. We'll do the second round of actions next. So you might reconsider depending on how your teammates do. Smoke. Yeah, Smoke. What do you want to do?
I'm going to use my best charisma ability, which is
Mhm.
intimidation, and I'm going to rile up some latents who I know scouted the area in the local watering hole, which is literally a hole with water in it.
Sure.
Um,
They got some cheesecloth to filter the water. It's fine.
oh yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
What are you trying to figure out? What are you trying to learn from that?
I want to learn like security, lay of the area. Is there something keeping people wary of the area?
Okay, focus it on like the legs, the
legs.
The legs. Okay, yeah, there are other options, but yeah, the legs. All right, go ahead and make a roll.
All right. Uh, 10 over 1.
All right, yeah, very good. So one of them, Steve, it's like, Jesus Christ, Smoke, you don't have to be an asshole about it, but all right, just calm down. It's spring, right? Like, and you know what spring means, right? Oh, you're not saying anything. Okay, cool. Yeah. It means fucking rainstorms and flash flooding. So, anytime there's gray in the sky, fucking look for high ground. And watch out for that shit. Okay.
Wow, you didn't have to be an asshole about it.
You're the asshole. You're the one like fucking.
I just have resting bitch face. That's not my problem, okay?
It is. You could be. Would a please kill you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Please and thank you. Have a great day.
All right. So yeah, flash flooding is definitely going to be a problem. Because it's already overcast. By the time you leave for the job, it's going to be overcast. So that is something cool to look out for. And let's see here. Cereal.
Can I use criminality to get some ideas on how to break into this vault area, this underground bunker?
Or
what we will need to do that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That would work. Yeah.
That's 11 over 2.
So underground storage facility, and it is there's a freight elevator, so you're going to need power. Or you're going to need someone with mechanics or someone to walk you through. There's probably going to be a service ladder in the elevator shaft, depending on where the elevator itself is. So it's going to be tricky getting up and down. And obviously it's going to be pitch black down there because, it's a bunker. There's no fucking sunlight coming down there.
Well, fun thing about Serial's helmet, it glows. It has the headlamp option, so it just kind of lights up and shines out of this mask.
Yeah. So hopefully if it's empty, then that's going to be the biggest challenge. And then fucking getting the thing up the elevator shaft, right? Like, but if it's got casualties in there, you may not be able, it depends on you're going to have to clear out all those casualties. They're trapped down there. And you're going to be making a lot of noise moving a fucking statue, a sculpture in a crate, especially up an elevator shaft. So rope, and then like tools to deal with an elevator and the mechanics therein. Those would probably be the way you would think of. It's probably not if it's not, given the state that it sounds like it's in, you're probably not going to have to worry too much about locks or vault doors or anything like that. It's just the sheer physics of dealing with an elevator shaft that yeah. So anyways, we'll just go do snake order. So Cereal, do you want to burn the midnight oil?
No, I have a mother to care for. She's aging.
Okay. All right. What do you do with your mother before you leave for your job?
Generally, I prep food for her so that she can easily make meals for herself without having to put up too much work. So you have this big guy with a cleaver who's just chop, and readying like several meals for her, or ordering up the whatever rations and such, and whatever medicines she needs, so that she has them in the proper this is for Monday, this is for Tuesday, and so on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I imagine you're doing a lot of pickling then.
Yeah.
All right, well that's pickling with mom is a fun afternoon, and very cozy.
Yeah, bleak. That's cozy. Sure, yeah.
All right, Smoke. Do you want to burn the midnight oil and do something else? Smoke, Hellspawn, are you there? All right.
Yeah, I would
yeah.
probably just check out with my step daughter, and remember how to load a gun and fire, and know where to go if I don't come back.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It's nice. So Copper, sorry, Roosevelt.
My mom is in like the latent pen. Rifleman, who's like my best friend, is in like a medical facility, like stuff full of tubes. So I can sit with my sister Angeline, but like the situation isn't great. So the only way we can all get together is digitally. So we have like a 3.5 way Zoom, and we all play Jackbox Party Pack 7, which is the only it's the only game that we've had here for like years and years and years. So it was really fun for like a year, and now all of us have heard every fucking possible permutation and are just fucking sick of it. So we basically just sit there in like near complete silence on the Zoom, playing like Champed Up or something like that.
Oh my god. And also, this is the only one that was jailbroken to not require the Jackbox server.
Yes, right, exactly.
Yeah.
So people like manually enter all sorts of different prompts, and they're just all terrible or offensive or bleak.
Oh yeah. What is the sound of your loved ones dying as they're
exactly. Yeah. And everyone just like doesn't really have a response and is sad. And then there's a big bing, someone won,
Yeah. Someone who's obviously got killed during the crash. No, that's great. You don't have to roll self-control, although I feel like you should.
I roll self-control. You want me to?
No. You chose not to burn the midnight oil. So next up, Blackbird. Do you want to burn the midnight oil? Dan?
I feel it's worth asking. Does any of us have mechanics?
What kind of a question is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm disappointed personally.
Yeah.
I just hit things.
Yep. Blackbird, do you want to burn the midnight oil or spend some time?
So, I mean, as much as I'd like to do a little bit more research on this, Penny has this new play she thinks is going to actually occur. It's experimental in art, so they're not paying her, of course. And it's Midsummer Night's Eve, but with that actual crash. It sounds very happy. It does not sound happy. But I'm helping her read lines for it because she's excited.
Aww.
And someone should want to do something.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
I want to get her back to where there's actually real experimental theater and I don't have to help as much.
Yeah.
Yep. She'll be happy. I'll be happy. Yep.
All right. Fair. And then finally, Doc Butcher, do you want to burn the midnight oil or spend some time with your dependents?
That's all I do is burn the midnight oil.
All right. First, give me a self-control check.
Okay. 11/5.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. They'll understand. Who's your dependent again?
Moonflower. She's my colleague. She's working on some bubonic plague stuff right now.
She'll understand. Yeah, she's got some dead armadillos, and just poking away at them. She'll understand. What do you want to do?
So I was going to see if I could use either computer science again or foresight to see if since it was a rich prepper place, most likely there was a pretty big generator that was going to be there. If I could look up what would be, what type of generator would most likely be used and where it would be put at, so that we can power itself.
Yeah, good idea. Go ahead and give me a roll. Either one would work. Yeah.
Okay. I'll go with computer science then. So.
All right, run a charge.
All right, did it backwards.
Yeah, in the future, you could just hit the up arrow and it'll pull up your previous command.
Oh, well, thanks.
Oh.
That will be 9/9. So that's a critical fail.
No, it's only when the natural roll is 9.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So that's just a regular fail. Unfortunately, you're unable to find out much in the way of not acronyms, schematics.
Okay.
So I will say it's probably obviously got to be pretty close. So there's probably a shed, or maybe it's built into a side tunnel near the freight elevator. So
You could also pull a reference.
yeah, you can pull a reference. That if you just want to burn if you only have one charisma, you only have one reference.
Yeah, I have one charisma. I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will call somebody help me with a cool taker name.
We'll just say Jenny, because Jenny
Okay.
is really good on generators, and
Right.
it's kind of a wandering generator expert. Going from enclave to enclave, generator whisperer, really. Jenny the Jenny whisperer. And Jenny tells you, oh yeah, like a place like that, there'll be a little side room. They'll keep it in there. You can tell. You get in through the front door. The front doors are going to be locked, obviously, so you got to get through some, security doors. Not too hard. But once you get in there should be a sign that points out where the generator is. They got to keep it near the surface so they can ventilate easily. And they don't want to build it above ground, because then that would just get taken out ASAP. So it'll be near the freight elevator. But if it'll be this model, and you need to get some bring in some gas to power it up. If it's intact, if it doesn't look like anyone's being there, just follow this procedure, put some gas in, and it should start up pretty quickly. You might be able to get the elevator to work. Actually, it sounds like if it's just been sitting in there, nothing's happened to it, it should still be working. I mean, it's that stuff's meant to last a long time without maintenance. So
do you think for a place of this size, and I kind of center the schematics or the square footage or whatever, that there would be one generator to power the whole thing, or do you think there'll be multiple?
They probably have. Well, they probably have more than one generator, but they probably have other generators deeper in the thing for the main thing. That there would be ventilation there. But they'd have multiple. They probably have a main generator room in the facility itself, but they need to have something near the surface in case they need to get in and they've lost power or something. People in the surface need to get in.
How's that hand, Jenny?
Oh, it's good. I didn't know. I thought possums were good eating, but the possum didn't want to be eaten, so that's the price I pay. I don't know. I'm not even mad at him. He deserved to live. It's my fault. I shouldn't eat a possum. That's bad luck.
Well, I'm glad we could patch you up. Thanks for the help.
Yeah. All right. So, yep. All right. So all of you make your tearful or not tearful goodbyes to your dependents, and head on through the gate as they make a lot of noise on the other side to draw the casualties away, and you all hustle through to start the job. So how are you traveling? Are you all traveling shoulder to shoulder? Is someone taking point?
Well, I'm scouting ahead with the drone if I can fly the thing.
Yeah, you could. I mean, you definitely can. It is overcast, but it's not storming yet. But it is all of you. Yeah,
because it's got the surveillance suite on it. Of course.
Yeah. So first off, everyone burn a charge of rations.
Yep.
And then burn a charge of your drone, or if it's hungry, 2 charges. And then
nope, not hungry.
Give me
autocomplete as well.
Yeah, professional drone piloting to
find,
to survey the area in a way that will give you useful intel.
Weird. I tried up arrow. It did not like it.
Huh, that's weird.
took me to something else I typed vaguely. Oh, I have drone pilot of 3. I should have even thought about spending some, but I didn't. So good thing. 4 over 3. Yep, it's flying.
Ooh, very close.
Forgot
Yes.
about that for a moment.
Yeah. So you're heading out to like basically the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
But you are passing through first a small farming community, or like a small rural town, like basically Trabajo is a rail yard and a meat packing plant that was built in Greeley, Colorado, which is a mid-sized city, a larger sized city, and there's satellite towns around it. So you're going through one of these satellite towns, and so you have the drone far ahead. It is high in the sky, so you can't hear it from the ground.
Right. Well, it's got whisper drive. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah. But
it's probably still high up, so in case there's anyone watching.
Yeah. Unless they were specifically watching for a tiny black dot in the air, they would
exactly.
So there's a group of people. You count 5. Systematically looking through the houses. It appears they are. You would guess that they are searching for something.
How many casualties are swarming towards them?
None right now.
They're doing it right then, at least.
Yeah. They are. You can see that there are dead casualties there, and they are pulling cards. But yeah, they're systematically searching this town. And if you want to sweep clear of them, the most direct route to your job site is through the town, through the main road.
The other thing we can do is if we have a talker, right, Roosevelt?
Yeah, we definitely do.
Do you have Ubix? You can ping them. See,
I got a laptop. Yeah, I'll ping them.
Okay.
Just see if you can make sure that we're clear that we don't want to shoot you. We are interested. We are passing through. Are we all cool? Yeah.
Okay.
I'll ping them. I'll let them know that we are the momless from Trabajo.
Okay. And okay, you're the momless from Trabajo, and is there anything else, or is that it?
I'm just, we're just checking to see what's up. We might be in this area soon. Are they? Well, my main thing is I just wanted to sort of, the initial ping of like, hey, what's up? This is who we are. Do they respond to that?
Well, give me a persuasion check.
Okay. That's the one I'm actually really good at. So
okay.
Now remind me, I haven't played Red Markets in a little while. Is there anything I can spend to improve a persuasion check?
No, not persuasion.
Cool. That's fine actually. No, it's not. Haha, 4 under 8.
Okay.
Willpower.
Are you spending willpower, or are you gonna let it stand?
I'm gonna let it stand.
All right, they go silent. Let's see here. Blackbird, you can see they scatter for cover and they go into buildings.
Let's go around. I don't want to deal with these guys. Do you want to deal with these guys?
I mean, I like money.
Do they have gas?
But are we well prepared?
You can give me a.
Can I spend a charge off my laptop to do a networking check to just like get an idea of who these guys are?
You have no idea who they. You saw them. You saw them from the top down. You saw armed
scavengers
figures.
Right.
They could be anybody. You can give me a sensitivity check there, Roosevelt.
I can do that. Absolutely. Sensitivity check. That is also a no, even though I have a 3 in that.
Okay.
That's 8 under 9.
All right. Well, you have no idea why they would do that.
And I zoom and enhance with the awareness, the whatever it's called, word surveillance mod, and try and get it in close enough on a face or two.
The problem is they went in buildings. They went.
Then never mind. Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah. So they. You're there. You make the ping. They scatter. They dive into cover in buildings. And you don't know that. Yeah, like
problem is, I feel like we need to scavenge this area because we need to get gas.
No, that's true. And also,
one person can give me a scavenging check to figure, or a foresight check.
I've got foresight of 2.
Better than me.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and give me a roll in foresight then.
Yep, 6 over 1.
Okay, well, it's 6 over 1. There will be opportunities to get gas up ahead. You don't need to go to this town specifically to get gas. The next leg, You're going to be passing by another like a cluster of buildings. In fact, a gas station. Yeah, you don't need. Yeah, there's probably gas in the area, but like, yeah.
If we bypass these guys, are we going to be heading down towards an area that's more likely to be flooded? Like we're going down valley?
I mean, it's all you're sort of all in relatively flat land right now. Okay. So that doesn't matter. You will have to spend an extra ration and swing around the town. And you'll also be going through a field that's overgrown that may have casualties in it because it's an overgrown field and you can't, basically, yeah, you would be the reason why you were going through this is because it's a road and you can see shit coming at you. And it's the most direct path. Now you have to go through, overgrown fields that are, it's going to be harder to spot shit coming at you.
All right. What do we say, gamers?
Well,
I see two ways we could do this. One, I can try to social them verbally, and if I fail that, I will have at least distracted them so you guys can get up on their asses and take care of them. Or we could go wander through a thorn bush road full of zombies.
I don't like that. Honestly,
I mean, it's probably not full of zombies.
Yeah, they're already on the defensive. I don't know. I think we should take the thorn bush.
All right. Here's my thing. How much is it going to cost us to go around compared to how much is it going to cost us just to go through these people? How many people did we see on the specs?
5.
5? Okay. So it's evenly matched as of what we know. They went to cover first from just a simple call of him saying, hey, we're friendly. So maybe they're already not well prepared, because if they're already diving for cover before we even said anything, that tells me they're already scared and very undersupplied.
Either that or he had a really scary ping.
Yeah, my ping's not scary. It's actually just the U.S. national anthem, but
that might have been it. Maybe they're Chinese.
No,
Chinese soldiers.
It's in a different key, so it sounds funny. It's like an ironic. Maybe I should.
I mean, those guys on the submarines, I hear they come in once in a while.
But honestly, I say, because we're gonna burn more resources going around. Have Mr. Talkie here go through, try to negotiate something while that's happening. Have 2 of us or 3 of us, while one of us backs him up, try to scout out and try to get the ambush on them. And if it all goes well, we don't need to ambush them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm really liking thorn bushes because I can do the drone thing over the grass because there's no one to shoot.
Yeah, but drones can only get so much from a bush. You can't see what's underneath, like in the field, what's going to be coming out.
It's got a really good camera.
I'm just saying.
I feel
more
like
chance for us rewards going this way than us going around.
I feel like I like money, and I feel like I would really like it if I could pay for a new IV for riflemen, because I think they're reusing the one they're giving him. So my vote's for going in here, even if it's a little more dangerous.
Like I said, I have all the faith in the world in our companion here, but I think
just any of you guys got like a nice long range weapon or something?
No,
I got an axe.
Serial hefts his chainsaw.
I mean, I've got moderate range, but it's a pistol. It's still just a pistol.
Roosevelt kind of size. All right, I'm just gonna have to hope they aren't very good shots.
Okay,
that's not a great gamble.
I like it.
We already know they're killing casualties with ease.
Now, if I could just point out,
don't know with ease.
Us calling them under-equipped now in this circumstance, maybe just a little bit ironic.
Bingo. Gear cost bounty.
That all depends if it all goes to hell. Really.
All right, guys, let's stop fucking hemming and hawing. Let's get this done with.
I'll go with whatever the group votes, but you know where I'm standing.
All right. So
Serial is fine with either, cutting his way through brush.
Okay,
loudly,
so Serial's
or...
abstaining. Smoke, what are you voting for?
I'm voting for going through the scavenger town.
So you're going straight through. Okay, Roosevelt, what are you voting for?
Roosevelt is voting for Scavenger Town also.
All right, Blackbird.
Shrubberies are lovely this time of year.
All right, 2-1. Doc Butcher.
We'll go through the town. I
right.
think that
All right.
you
Yep.
guys can beat me. So
All right, so you're definitely going through the town.
So Roosevelt is gonna just like walk up slowly in kind of clear distance and just be like, "Hey, friendly, just want to talk." Just like
Okay.
wave. And his plan is basically either talk them down or give everybody an opportunity to get in position to kill the shit out of them.
Okay, so you walk forward, with your hands up. Give me self-control.
Absolutely. I'm rolling like absolute dog shit. I do not pass that. I roll 5 under 10.
All right, this is ridiculously dangerous, especially on the first leg. So that's 2 stress for you because you're also
Perfect.
yelling. And you don't have to roll separately, but they did not entirely clear the town of casualties, especially. They were coming from the other side. They were so this side of the town, as you yell out, is open.
Yeah.
And so there are 9
Oh,
casualties,
God.
9 campus away. And so you can, but you're yelling out. So give me another persuasion check.
Oh, please, dice. I failed really badly 3 times in a row.
So here's another question: do we all
I
have?
failed really badly a 4th time in a row.
Fabulous.
I got 7 out of 9.
Do we have Ghoulnet or something? I haven't. I mean, do we have gadgets, everyone, so we can link together and watch them die?
Yeah.
tablet.
Okay.
All right. I will learn to charge for Ghoulnet if you guys want.
So, they are. You're standing out there, and you just hear a voice saying "fuck off," and "fuck off" or you're dead, and that's it. And so that was your action this round. I feel like we're approaching an action scene, so I'm just gonna go to everybody. So Serial, you're a ways back. You can see Roosevelt, and it's not going well for Roosevelt. You can hear that "fuck off," go away, coming from a distance. What are you going to do? And of course, 9 casualties, 9 shambles away, popping up. What are you going to do?
I'm going to do the serial killer thing and sneak up on the town.
Okay, give me a stealth check. Is it stealth? Yeah, it is.
Aha.
That's I think let me check my stats here. That's 11 over.
Yeah, you sneak in. Give me an awareness check to there's which 2 buildings they're in, but if you make an awareness check, you'll get more information.
That's 7 over 2.
Okay, yeah. So the building closer to Roosevelt has 2 people in there, both of them in the windows, watching, from cover. One has a pistol, one has a crossbow. The other building, which is catty corner to it, has you only see 2 people, so the 5th one must be in one of the buildings, but not at a window. They just have another pistol and a silenced rifle. All the pistols are silenced. So you see them, and you can approach either the building 1 or building 2.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to. So
what was the armament of the 2 people threatening Roosevelt in building 1?
Let's see, not the one closer to Roosevelt. Let's see here. Building 1, pistol,
threatening
crossbow. That's building 1. Building 2 is farther away. So building 1 a pistol, rifle, so building 1 has a pistol and a crossbow. Building 2 has a pistol and a rifle. And all the guns have silencers on them. And they don't look too kitted out other than that, though. But building 1 is the one. The one with the pistol is clearly aiming at has Roosevelt in their sights. the crossbows watching specifically to cover the angle you would be approaching from. But you made your stealth check, and there's a lot going on. There's a lot of cover, so they didn't see you.
Yeah, I'll be in creeping up on building number 1 with the
building number 1. Okay, so you'll next round you can make 1 stealth check, and if you do that, you'll be in melee range. So that's your action. Smoke, what do you want to do?
Do I see what Serial is doing?
You saw Serial sneak away and like going for a flanking maneuver. You can tell that much.
Okay, then I'm going the opposite direction of Serial and try to flank from the other position.
Okay. If you want to sneak, that would be a sneak check, and I don't think Smoke has sneak. So you can you can make a run check at athletics and get there before they know what's going on. But obviously, they're going to definitely know about you at the end of the round. So if you want to, basically, if you make an athletics check, you will be at the building, and they'll know about you and be able to do something about you next round. If you make a critical success, you can charge in and melee one of them. Or get a regular success and upgrade it with will. So yeah, athletics is not as good in this as stealth for obvious reasons. So what do you want? So do you want to get in sneaking range, or do you just want to charge in, or are you gonna wait until the shooting starts?
I'm probably gonna get myself in a reasonable position before I start charging in, because I don't want to blow anyone's cover.
Okay,
knowing that I'm the hulking brute.
Yeah, all right. So you're holding back. Basically. Roosevelt, you already acted. Blackbird, what do you want to do?
I want to know where everything is. Is there more than one group of casualties showing up? Right now, any of their guys outside?
No. They all went into one of the two building.
Well, knowing exactly where they are, I know where their line of sight is. I'm just going to kind of walk up and grab some cover where I can be close to Roosevelt. And so when he drops and they come out to get his body, I shoot them. And I'll aim. Because I don't think this is going to go well as I voted. It'll be fine. There are other taker crews.
When he's dead, that's when I laughed.
No,
hey, maybe I'll live.
He might live, but I don't think this is going to go well.
What are you armed with, Blackbird?
Pistol with medium range.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
fully silenced, extended, yada yada.
Okay.
And automatic.
Okay, so with your pistol, you can shoot at building 1. You basically, as soon as you start shooting, they'll know you're there, right?
Right.
So,
Well, I've got something I can duck behind. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
or rather that I'm ducked behind until things start.
Yeah. Let's see here. There's basically a big pile of garbage on the street that you can hide behind. So,
hey, there might be something good in it too. Oh,
yeah.
There might be something good in it too. Can I get a will if I just kind of spend time looking through it? Without taking cover.
If you give up this action and next action to scavenge, sure, you'll get a scavenge check at the end of next round.
Or is it self-control to not do that? I don't know.
You can give me a self-control check.
Yeah, let's find out what he does. If he fails self-control check, he's scavenging.
All right, you'll get a will for just a self-control check, but yeah.
Yeah, I made it.
Okay. So you're very tempted by it and you're distracted by it. So your next shot definitely is going to be precision only. You're not going to be able to
spend extra bullets.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, and they definitely know about you because you kind of look at some stuff and you peek over a little bit to see the other side of the garbage pile. So you lose your hidden advantage. So they know about you and Roosevelt for sure.
Right, but I've got full cover from them though. Yeah.
Unless you shoot, if you pop up and shoot, they can
until
shoot
I pop up, I have full cover. That's the goal.
Yep. Yeah. So they won't be able to shoot at you until you start shooting. But
the drone's not autonomous, so it's it's flying around, and if I see anything else moving out there, I'll know.
Yeah, and the zombies are definitely zeroing in on you and Roosevelt's position, right? That's
on Roosevelt's position, I'm just near him.
You're pretty close by. They're gonna know you're there.
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
I got plenty of rations. I can run.
all right, great. So that's your action for this round. Sort of positioning.
So one thing that folks did not answer: do y'all want Ghoul Net up? Do we need comms up or no?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
All right.
And anyone who's on there, spend a charge.
No. All right.
Serial does not have any comms equipment.
Then don't spend a charge.
All right. So finally, Doc Butcher, what do you want to do?
Is there a way that I can position myself in between the zombies and my team, Blackbird and?
Yeah, sure. You can definitely do that. They're basically, the zombies are coming from the other side. Like if you think a big road, and on the left side of the road, there's the two houses with the armed people. On the right side of the road, they're the zombies, the casualties. So you can go onto the right side of the road and try and lure them towards you instead, or just start fighting them or whatever. You just want to focus on the casualties. So what are you armed with?
I have a regular pistol that's got a silencer and extended magazine.
Okay. So with that, you still have to be pretty close range. So this round you could only really maneuver unless you spend athletics to run.
I'll spend athletics or just roll athletics.
You have to spin to roll athletics at all. Yeah. Remember, because it burns calories. That's if you want to get there and shoot this round. You can just walk over and get ready to shoot next round.
Yeah, that's what I'll just walk over and just be ready so that the zombies don't cause a problem.
Okay, So you're focused on the zombies. You line up so that you're basically right behind Blackbird off to the right of him, and just standing out there. But you have a nice lot. You have a nice angle on the casualties. So next round you'll be able to start shooting them without penalty. New round. We'll start again with Roosevelt. They told you to fuck off. What are you doing?
So the zombie, I'm assuming the zombies are like a triangle of inconvenience, right? I'm at the top of the triangle. Guys are farthest away from the zombies in the building. Zombies are closest to me and farthest from the guys in the building.
Yeah, you're basically in the middle of the street that runs through the town, right? And to your left is the building 1.
Yep.
And that's where you heard the yelling from.
Yep.
And off to your right,
yep.
From a burned out house, there's a group of like 9 zombies, now 8 shambles away.
Okay. So I know there's 2 guys in the house to the left of me, and there's a guy pointing the pistol at me in there, right?
You can't see that. You can hear it. You can see what window they're coming from. So
I'm also online. I'm hooked up to GoSet. So
yes.
Okay, the 2 guys in how. Here's my insane plan. Could I conceivably sprint towards that building and dive through the window and shoot the guy who is pointing a gun at me?
With a regular success, you will get in the building. With a crit success, you will be fast enough to get a shot off before he can return fire.
Okay. And this would be a crit success in athletics, I assume?
Yeah.
All right. That's not fucking happening.
Yeah, no. This is not.
I mean, if you spend enough rations. If you spend enough rations.
Yeah, and you got Will.
No, it has to be a crit success.
Well, you can upgrade with Will.
Oh, I forgot you could do that. I'm really thinking about this a lot longer than I should be. All right.
I get it. I believe in you.
You know what? Fuck it. Go big or go home. Let's do this shit. I'm gonna spend 4 rations. I'm gonna fucking kill these fucking jamokes.
Okay.
And I'm rolling athletics.
Yeah.
Roosevelt's stress levels at home is clearly affecting him.
Let's do it. Okay, I made it, and I'm gonna spend a will to upgrade it. So I'm now at 1 of 2 will.
Spend the will to talk to him? No. Spend the will to get close to shoot them? Fuck yeah. All right.
You're goddamn right, Ross.
America.
All right.
I played a talking character for some reason.
So this guy is not anticipating this, right? Like you just from a dead start run with perfect form, like you're a track and field star. You just out of the gate, just running. And the main road's a little elevated. There's like a little, a ditch on either side of the road. for rain runoff and whatnot. So you're running down a slight hill, and you just take it in several strides, and you just jump through. I mean, the window's obviously broken, right? There's no glass. Everything, it's just a burned out husk of a house.
Can I modify what I'm doing slightly? Like as I go down, I want to shoot him, and like rather, I'm happy to dive through if that's what it takes because I like John Woo movies. But it seems like the more pragmatic thing to do might be to shoot and then kind of slide into cover on the other side of the wall.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
You'll be on the just on the outside of the building. So, because that's the only cover. You're running towards the house, right? There's nothing.
Yeah, exactly. That was exactly my thought.
Right.
Yeah, and I would like to shoot him.
Give me a shooting check.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do I have time to do a called shot or anything like that? I wouldn't think so.
No, definitely not. You can.
That would be absolutely
if you have automatic
ridiculous.
on your weapon, you can use that because
I do not.
Okay, yeah,
that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend 2 extra charges off of my gun to make sure I hit this asshole.
I think.
I can only do that with automatic, right?
Yeah, I believe. So.
No. You can only spend extra charges unless it's precision.
Okay, yeah. Well, automatic lets you then spin after you hit.
After you hit to do more damage.
Okay,
right.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah.
So I'm spending 2.
It has been a hot
spending
minute.
3 total. Well, hang on. Do I have to spend 1 to buy the shot? So does that automatically give me a +1 or no?
No, just buying the shot.
It just
Great.
gives you the ability to hit.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm
or
spending
the
total
ability to
3.
use your skill. Yeah.
Yes.
So
that's right. I remember. Okay, yeah, that's a hit. That's 8/2 or 7/2.
7/2. All right. Yeah.
My handgun is silenced and has an extended mag and is balanced.
Okay. So these are the dudes who just have they don't have hitboxes, they just have a health pool. They're not one-shot mooks. So go ahead and roll 2d10, but just the first number is going to be how much damage you do. So they have 10.
All right, there we go. 7. Now Dice Parser likes me.
All right.
You want to spend 3 with wait, you don't have automatic.
Nope, he does not. So you take 7 damage. He's not dead yet. And I'm going to say that you give me another athletic. Oh no, you crit success. So you succeed on he shoots at you, but you dive into cover before you so with your crit success you didn't have to dodge again. So but you've definitely if anyone else shoots at you, you're basically there. So
yeah, I have cover though, hopefully. So
yeah.
Unless this is a shitty prefab house.
You do it. Well, it is a shitty prefab house. So they can definitely, if they have, the other guy, the other people could definitely shoot guns through the walls. Like,
I mean, the other guy in there had like a bow, right?
Crossbow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not too bad.
So yeah, the fight's on. So we'll do Serial next. What are you going to do, Serial?
I mean, I was going to sneak up on these 2 guys and make them drop their weapons by being a big 2-meter tall guy with a chainsaw and a mask behind them. But
Roosevelt they're distracted. You can still sneak up on them. You just got to do something else.
The guy bum rushed them.
Yeah, I can still walk up on them and threaten them, can't I?
If you give me another stealth check, the problem is that there's no way to make a stealth check. You can only make a stealth check for building 1 or building 2. The building 2 has building 1 in its sights, and it's daylight and it's open ground. There's no way you could get into building 1 without someone in building 2 seeing it. So that's
kind of be distracted by the guy being shot.
I mean, that's right in their line of sight. So so Serial basically, you'd have to walk right in front of their field of vision in order to get in building 1. Now you're sort of
can surprise one of them, is that right?
Yeah, you can surprise one of them.
Not both, yeah.
Yeah, if you surprise building 2, building 1's already distracted, so building 1 won't know about it, but if you sneak into building 1, building 2 will know about it. If that makes sense.
I thought I was sneaking up on building 1 because you gave me a choice between sneaking up.
Yeah. That's right, but I said you need to make another check to get in. That was based before Roosevelt jumped in and sort of
drew everyone's attention.
Yeah, sorry. I sensed the fight scene coming. And
well, just to make a long story short, then I should probably athletics bust my way in, resistance bust my way in, just to.
Well, you don't have to resistance. You can it's just athletics, just to get in fast, and you can get in there and melee whoever's in there.
All right, sure. That's I think 13 over 5.
Okay, yeah, you definitely are in there. There is a guy with a crossbow who looked like he
Very
was
surprised at the guy with
very
the mask.
surprised.
And the
He was
chainsaw.
actually you realize he was about to step outside to flank Roosevelt, and he was about to step outside. So yeah, you run into him, and so you can just make your melee attack right now.
And zombies come because there's this like.
Okay, yeah, all right, that is true. Well, I'll roll for them right now, actually.
Yep.
All right, there
Aw,
are
the fools.
6 zombies, 5 shambles away.
Oh, I thought that was a self-control check for those guys. Yeah.
No, they're the road. All right. So yeah, six casualties will pop up. 5 shambles away.
Is this in addition to the 9?
Yes.
That are now.
Yep.
Yay!
All right. So go ahead and give me your attack roll.
Quick question: can I get a will point if I just threaten him with a soft spot? Everyone's got a mother, and just try to threaten him to get him to run away.
Okay. If you do that, you will give up your ability to dodge if you this round.
That's fine.
All right.
Ooh.
That is the intimidation, I believe.
Yeah, and so that fails.
That fails indeed.
Yep. All right. So you get a will, and he shoots you with a crossbow. See, for 4 damage, hit location 5.
And that is the arm. Carbon armor doesn't protect against that, does it?
Nope.
No, it's a crossbow.
So,
yeah.
ow! I take to my arm for killing.
Mm-hmm. As a bolt shears your arm, it is quite a nasty wound, and he has a pump action crossbow, so he'll be able to shoot every round.
Okay, well, Mercy's gone now, so we'll see how long it lasts.
Yep. All right, so that's Serial. Smoke. Let's see. Yeah.
I'm probably going to start rushing over to building 2 because of the commotion that just happened.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a athletics check.
All right. That would be athletics, I believe. 4 over 2.
All right. Yeah, you get in. There are 3 people in there, one with a rifle, one with a pistol. They're both at the windows. And then there is a person with a machete who has a first aid bag on their side. And so obviously not a ranged weapon. But yeah, there's 3 people in here, but they're all surprised they didn't see you. Yeah, you who do you want to attack?
Probably going to go with the guy with the machete while screaming, "I'm latent."
Okay, all right. Yeah.
You fucking monster.
Yeah.
We're not nice. We're the mamas.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, give me a melee attack.
All right.
Hey, that is nice to warn them ahead of time.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. You're not wearing armor. So.
Still,
13 over 2.
these little reminders in combat are helpful.
Yeah.
These guys should be making so many self-control checks.
All right, give me roll 2d10 for damage. And the first one is damage. So,
And I can't remember. Is there anything I add on to damage?
what do you?
Not unless you have upgrades.
Yeah.
Okay, the only thing I have is knockback, I believe. And
All right.
the one that I don't have to spend a charge every time I swing.
Okay. In that case, knockback will knock them down, so they'll lose their action. As they take 6. Let's see. Yeah, it's just axes just do killing damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, you waited. Spend a charge on the weapon for knockback. So if you want to knock back, that would.
Then
be...
I'll spend a charge.
All right. So you knock them down, they'll lose their action. They take 6 healing damage. Let's see here. The 2 of them, let's see here, are both spin and turn to face you, and they scream, "Drop it, or we'll just unload." So you can drop your axe for free. Otherwise, you've already given up your dodge. They're both going to shoot you.
I'll drop. Can I use intimidation?
Sure.
I'm going to say, by the time you unload a clip into me, my blood will be all over you, and you'll be infected in moments. Is that how you want to go?
All right. Roll intimidation.
And let's see.
Oh,
Oh, that's a crit failure.
I think they unload on him anyway.
Yep.
I think he starts talking and like he gets one of those weird coughs at the back of his throat. Can't finish.
Yeah. They just said aim for the head. So yeah, you're gonna take 2 shots. I think rifle still just does.
It's unless it's the anti-material rifle. Yes.
No. Yeah, this is a regular rifle. All right.
Yeah.
So this is the rifle. 8
Before you
damage,
roll-
hit
before you
location
roll.
4.
Too late.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't like that leg.
Yeah, it was the bad leg already.
And 6 to damage location 1.
Okay.
Or that,
My
or
leg!
that other leg.
Killing, right?
Yeah.
Wait, I have no. That doesn't mean shit.
Yeah.
well, they aim for the head and they hit you in the leg, so I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah.
They can't aim for shit. Fuck
Yep.
these guys. And it was 6 to 4 also.
Let's see. 8 to. Let's see. It's
8 to 4
Yeah.
There it
and
is,
6 to
thank you.
1.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
They shot different legs. That's good.
I
Yeah.
know. Yeah, I'm kind of happy about that.
Yeah. So you're taking a lot of damage. So that takes your building 2.
Good thing this is the main job, not just the
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Looks down at his bleeding legs. Oh, that's optimal. That's good.
Yeah, Blackbird.
compassion
What do
for
you
the
want to
weak.
do?
Oh, I mean, really leave, but he's not going to. Okay, so we have people in both buildings, right? But we
Uh-huh.
still have a pile of casualties outside.
There's two of them now. Like
Yeah, I'm gonna switch off the whisper drive when I've got it in front of one group and kite them through the other and move them all the hell away.
All right, that's definitely a drone piloting check.
Yep, I will spend 2 extra. That gives me a +5. It might
Okay.
matter. It could happen.
Actually, no. Give me a foresight check first.
Okay, I'll just do foresight check first. +1 on that is a 7 under 10. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, go ahead and make your piloting check.
All right. Do. Actually, hitting enter would help. That would be let's see, 5 and 8, 12 over 9.
So which?
Sorry, 14 over 13 over 9. It's a lot.
13.
It
Okay,
worked.
so you succeed. So there's 2 groups of cavalry. One by the road, that's coming after you and where Roosevelt was, and then there's one near building 1 and 2 off to the side. Which group
I'm gonna get the ones coming for me first, because if I don't do that, I can't deal with the other group.
Okay, so you're getting them to go into the other group, the first group of zombies into the second group of zombies.
Yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
might as well
Okay, so
get them all, get them gone.
So one thing you do realize is you can't focus. You have to constantly be doing this.
Yes.
You can't-
Oh, well,
Yeah.
again, the drone has autonomous.
Yeah.
But while I'm getting the both groups, yes, I have to focus.
Unfortunately, so if there were no other sounds, then it would be fine. But there's screaming and gunshots and shit like that.
Which is
going
why
on.
I'm having to play with them a bit to get their attention.
You have to spend every action doing this,
Yep,
otherwise they're going to be going to.
So
this.
here's
Yeah.
another question. Because last round I was distracted and got the will point, does that affect this round?
Let's see here.
Because I think I lost cover and some other stuff for that.
Yeah.
I
You
think we're
lost cover.
good. All right, yeah, I'll
yeah.
just be doing the drone thing then. Cool.
Okay. So yeah, you're constantly having to do that basically. Doc Butcher.
All right. So did the 5 go into the 9, or the 9 go into the 5, or did they?
The
kind of
9's
come
going
in?
into the 5.
Yeah,
Okay.
just leave the
Or
casualties
6,
alone. I've got
okay.
them. Just don't make
All
so
right.
much noise near them.
Okay.
Well, right now the thing is also slow, right? There's still casualties, so it's going to take you it's going to take them 8 rounds to get to the.
Oh,
other
that's a
group.
good point. In that case,
Yeah.
skip that. Let's just take the group of 9 and send them off on autopilot.
Okay. You do that for this round.
Yep.
And
next round I could do something else, but the drone's got those 9. Yeah.
if there's no other loud sounds that happen that might be louder than the drone.
If I have to reestablish, I have to reestablish. If not, we're good.
Okay. So yeah. All right. So
I will be fluid.
Okay. Yeah. You deal with the road zombies. The building zombies have not been dealt with. So well, I mean, right now. So yeah, Butcher, you were lined up for the road zombies. But then Blackbird took the drone and started leading them away. You could still shoot at them if you want, but you could go over and shoot the other zombie group if you want.
Or you could help out in the houses before our guys get mulched. It doesn't sound great there.
I heard a lot of automatic fire.
Does Smoke have some sort of online thing so we're connected on the Guldet?
I don't believe I do.
Okay.
He has the latent package of gear.
And Copper does, so we know what happened with Copper at least. And Chainsaw we could hear.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the chainsaw is what triggered the second group. So yeah, Doc, Butcher, what do you want to do?
I guess I'll go towards I'll try to get to the house where Roosevelt's at. Can I see into it from where I am?
Yeah. If you want to get into, you can see into the house from there. You can take a precision shot at the guy with a pistol. If you have a medium range weapon. If you just have a default pistol, you need the upgrade for your pistol to reach that far.
I don't have a medium range. Mine's just regular.
Okay, so if you make an athletics check, you could run and then shoot.
Okay, I'll do that. Sorry, just Roosevelt's the Leighton, right?
No, Roosevelt's your talker.
Okay.
Cereal and Smoke are both. Well, Smoke is a latent.
Okay.
I don't think Cereal is a latent.
No.
Yeah.
I'm doing something very unwise, having a chainsaw in a zombie apocalypse and not being immune.
Mm-hmm.
But Roosevelt's by himself right now. So.
No. Cereal went in the house.
Honestly, my building's pretty good. Like,
yeah.
One of the two guys there is really low on health. We could probably get him down next turn. And Cereal has a chainsaw, so I'm just gonna hope he can take care of the other guy. Should go help Smoke probably.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why people think that Veblen Goods is a bad thing. But
to be fair, that's they have a flamethrower in the basic package. So
I almost made a flamethrower character today. I just want to establish anyway.
Okay,
sounds amazing.
Can I see into smoke? Can I get to the one with Smoke in it?
Building 2. That's an athletics check.
Okay. So I'll spend 3 on athletics.
All right.
And do that.
I appreciate you.
All right. So I have an athletics of 2. So with the spend, I make it.
Okay. You are in sight of building 2. You can shoot through the windows at the pistol or rifle. The machete person is in melee with your buddy Smoke, so you probably don't want to shoot into that.
He's prone, right? Because Smoke knocked him down.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right.
Which is why the other guys could hit.
Yeah. So no, you don't see the third guy because he's prone. You're looking this through the window, so you see a guy with a pistol, a rifle, shooting at Smoke. All the doors are gone. There's just doorways. All the windows are smashed out. These are just hulks of houses. These are husks. These are like the roof is barely on. Like these are all just shells.
So zombie architecture, really.
Yeah, it's very open. Like even there's barely
shit, I'm back in Philly.
I'll
basically
with the rifle.
All right, give me a roll.
All right. With my shoot, that makes 9 over 8.
All right, roll for damage.
5 over 4.
All right, that's 5 damage on him. You tag him good. He turns and sees you, and is obviously going to be reacting. So the road zombies are going to go at 9 shambles because they are being led away. The building 1 zombies are getting closer. They're 4 shambles away from the Cereal et al. So we move on. So we'll start with Roosevelt.
Right.
The
back in the Pacific Theater.
the guy with the pistol definitely wants to shoot you. You want to shoot him. It is very John Woo, as you're both on the same opposite ends of the same wall and just shooting at each other at point blank range.
I also forgot last time I have a shooting specialization handgun, so that just gives me an extra +1, right?
I believe so.
No.
No,
You
well,
the bullet. Got it.
I don't know.
Isn't specialization for when the weapon itself requires a specialization?
Yeah, that's usually it. Usually it's like for an exotic weapon, like a crossbow or a sword, or a spear. Like,
oopsies.
Yeah.
I thought one of the examples in there was for something that was related to this.
there is like heavy rifle, but that's because that's a specialized weapon. Yeah, most of the specialties are like things that are both. Yeah, basically arcade.
Yeah, like melee sword
Yeah.
was the thing, but I guess sword is like a special train thing.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay, I fucked up. I guess that means I just have 2 points to put somewhere else. Is that okay if I just do that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'll do that in a little bit. Okay, that's fine. I will shoot the guy. Fuck him. Fuck his face.
All right.
Shoot the guy.
Shoot the guy.
Fuck his face.
You're shooting at the same time, so you will have to make a twitch regardless if you kill him or not. Because
Okay. I will spend 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I spent a total of 3 to buy the shot.
Mm-hmm.
That is. Yes, I make that.
Really? Okay.
No, wait. I have +1, and then I spent 3. Oh, or I'm buying the roll. Yes. So no, I do not make that.
Okay. So you miss. Now give me an athletics check to not be shot.
Do I? And I'm buying this roll as well, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's rations. Yeah.
Nope. Ouch.
All right.
Roll damage.
7 killing to hit location 8.
Ugh.
Bullets, it turns out, hurt. So yeah, you are shooting through the wall at each other and through the window, and you get tagged in the chest, and he does not get tagged at all, probably because you got shot and it flinched your shot.
Yep.
You know, fucked up your aim. So next up, Serial. You're melee, so you can shoot. You if you kill him with this, he will not be able to crossbow you.
Sure, I will do that then.
Mhm.
And that's 12 over 7.
All right. Roll damage, and I assume chainsaw has some kind of damage bonus if it hits.
Oh, I bought potent times 4.
Oh my god!
What the fuck does that
Rip and
do?
tear, my friend. Rip and
Yeah.
tear.
Okay, so that's 3. It's killing and stun. So that's potent adds +1 kill, I believe.
I think he just
Yeah,
adds
plus one kill.
+1.
Well,
If
you
you
bought
have
it through
potent
John.
times 4,
I mean, you look it up in Vemblin to get the details.
I'm not sure you get the extra stun though. That's the thing.
I think you do.
I can't see why you wouldn't.
Yeah.
You're chewing up
In
important
that
parts.
Case, that's to his I think left leg.
Uh-huh.
That's 5 killing and 5 stun. So
All right,
he
so
loses that leg.
Yeah,
Well, not
he
loses
goes
it, then-
down. He's at page 8. Yeah.
Yeah, so just imagine this. I say like run, and he shoots me, and the bolt just sticks out of my right arm. Serial just looks to the bolt, looks to him again, and then goes down for his leg while like blood is just
Yeah.
Tickling
So
serial
he
killer's
is.
spine
He is bleeding on the leg. I will not say you did not cut off the leg. Bones are hard, take a while to cut through, especially with the chainsaw. But you did cut all the way to the bone. He is definitely bleeding out. He is out of the fight. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. It is incredibly gory. And
there's some screaming.
Yeah.
I filled all his boxes.
mm-hmm. So
I guess
Yeah.
anyone else watching that doesn't
Uh,
use a chainsaw might need a self-control check for trauma.
it's
Do I
inside
get
the
a-
building, so really and Roosevelt's too busy shooting at somebody.
Well,
to
there
know.
we go.
I'm getting shot. Sorry.
Yeah.
Same thing.
His buddy hearing is screaming behind him might turn and take a look. And do I get a free intimidate or something? Maybe not?
No, everyone is focused on their life and death struggles right now.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Smoke.
I would say you could use it next round if you have the terrify. You can use terrify next round to force the pistol guy, if he's still alive, to surrender.
Yep.
So, but yeah, this round he's already acted. So good job.
Serial killer did his serial thing.
All
Or
right.
serial did his serial thing.
So we'll do building 2 next. Smoke, you've been shot multiple
Yay.
times. They're really wanting to put bullets into you. And the machete person's still alive. What are you gonna do?
Quick question. Did any of my blood get on the machete?
You don't give me awareness. I mean, it's impossible to tell.
Four over one.
Okay. Let's see here. I will say odd is bad. Odd. All right. Yes. Some of the blood did.
I'm going to dive back from the door away from the shooting. Are any of them distracted from... Did one of them get shot by Doc Butcher?
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
one of them did flinch and is turning around to see what the fuck is happening. But they're still up. So yeah, the pistol guy is untouched, and machete guy still has a machete. And they are both going to attack you. So if you want to spin an athletics, you just run out of the building.
Yeah, I'm going to run out of the building.
All right.
And scream, "I infected your friend. Ha ha ha."
Okay, give me athletics. If you fail, you will be hit by 2 attacks.
This
That's
is some
fair.
fucking like source filmmaker shit.
That would be a, let's see, 3 plus 8, 11 over 7.
Okay, yeah. With that, yeah, you can you do that. You run out of the building. The machete guy swings at you. The pistol guy shoots at you. But you're just too quick. But that's your entire action. Like, you basically just dodge twice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Could we roll a deception to actually convince them that their buddy got infected?
It's not deception. It's true. It's actually true.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it will take a bit because it's still cold light from a latent.
Yeah. And you don't know if that person's immune or not.
Right.
Yeah.
And he might not get affected. It's possible. It
Yeah,
may
sure.
not have gone into him anywhere.
Yeah. So let's see here. We'll do Doc Butcher next since he was shooting at somebody in building 2. So keep on shooting. I assume you want to keep shooting the person with the rifle.
Yep.
He's going to try and shoot you. Yeah.
All right. So I still have a twitch after I shoot, right?
Yeah, to dodge.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 12 over 8.
All right, roll damage. He's going to be shooting you at the same time, so this shot is going to go over. All right, so you definitely kill him, but let's make a athletics check to not be hit in the return fire.
Yeah, made that too.
All right, don't forget to mark off rations.
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, he goes down. And finally, I think the only person left is Blackbird.
Yeah. So okay. So large group of casualties going away still.
There's been a lot of screaming now.
There has been a bit.
Odd or even?
Even.
7. No, they are. You're gonna have to spend an action.
All right. How close are the group of 5?
They're now 4, and they will be 3 at the end of the round.
I'm gonna let the drone do as well as it can this round because they're still 9 away at minimum, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So, and I'm going to choose to eliminate the group that's coming towards me before they get to me. This is the plan. We'll see how it goes. I will be using Dead Eyes off the Ubix. I have a shooting of 2, so it's a +4. So let's see if I can hit.
Sure. I mean, they would get to Serial before they get you, but
still. I mean, I also have automatic, so if I hit,
you can end the entire threat.
That's a hit.
All right.
Yeah, it's a 6 over 1, but yeah.
All right. So mark off as many. There were
5 of them?
6.
Or 4 of them?
6.
6. Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Well, there's 6 gone.
All right.
A total of 6, or is it total of 7?
Total of 6 casualties. So you have to burn off 5 more charges, I guess.
So a total of 6. 6
Yeah.
bullets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Charges. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. There. So you that's your action.
Yep.
Ending them. And the other ones go back to 8 shambles away. Yeah, new round. Roosevelt. These guys are, just it's this happening fast, by the way. Yeah. So yeah, you can keep shooting at the guy. He's gonna keep trying shooting you.
Yeah, we're gonna make a beachhead if it's the end of us, and it very well might be. Let's shoot this gamer. 3. This isn't great, but let's do it. I'm spending 1 to buy and 2 to improve my number.
Okay.
Hopes that it's not
Is that going to empty your gun?
No, I have 1 left, and I miss again. Fuck. I will roll to dodge now. Also.
Yep. Spin athletics.
Yep. I am spending 1 additional to increase, so I have 2 charges of rations left.
Okay.
I have a +1 my regulars. Oh, that's I would make that, so I guess that's a crit success.
Yeah, I'll refund your rations for that.
Yay!
You effortlessly glide out of his shot. It costs you almost no energy to do so.
This is some real John Woo bullshit.
It really is.
Everyone fucking missing.
Yeah, Serial.
Nobody really expects us of the talker either.
Yeah, I mean, you barely move, but it's exactly the right amount.
That's why you're the talker. You dodge bullets. Key.
Yeah.
Weirdly, it looks like it's slow motion to everyone, not just the people watching the film.
Oh, 100%. So Serial, yeah, that pistol guy's entirely...
I will also say, I nailed the shit out of that pistol guy for 7 earlier, so he is hurting.
Oh, yeah, he is hurting, but he's just holding his guts and shooting at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Serial, you can make an attack roll on the guy.
That's 9 over 8.
I don't think you can. You will do at least 3 damage, so you will take him down. So you can just narrate how you.
I will do at least 10 damage because that's what I rolled last time. I rolled a 1 on my damage last time.
Can I have a request for how he dies? Can it be like I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil 4, and when the chainsaw guys get up behind you, they impale you on the chainsaw and bisect you. So that's my request.
No, he might be wearing armor. I take him at the throat. It's just it's very gory. A head goes flying.
Yeah, no, he is not wearing armor. Head goes flying. It is a clean cut. You cut right. Yeah, somehow you get right through the spine easily. And yeah, you don't even realize you're screaming through it. But amazing. So, let's see here. The smoke ran out of the building, and Doc Butcher is going to get shot at by the pistol guy and Machete. Nobody's.
I killed the pistol guy.
You killed the rifle guy.
The rifle guy, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Pistol guy has not yet been touched. He's actually so. Doc Butcher, you see. The pistol guy is going to run. He jumps out the window and starts running. You, unless you spend an athletics to get an angle on him, you don't have a sight on him. Smoke, you do see him run out of the building, leaving behind a machete guy. Machete person actually, he was the last one that was intact and he's running. So Smoke and Doc Butcher, unless you pursue, he's just gonna flee.
I'm all right with him fleeing. I can possibly.
Is this visible on the Ghoulnet?
If Doc Butcher or Smoke are on Ghoulnet.
I think Doc Butcher was.
I'm not.
I mean, I have a pad, so yeah.
Okay.
If it is visible, it's like, don't let him go. We do not need new enemies.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'll spend some more athletics then.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, and Smoke, are you going to pursue as well?
I'm sorry. So where is this guy?
He
leaving
jumped
from?
out the window and is just running away, as far away from all of you as he can.
Yeah, I'll pursue.
Okay. Both of you give me athletics and if you succeed this round, you can get an attack on him.
Critical success.
Oh yeah. Very good.
Going to pummel him.
Doc, did you get success?
Yeah.
All right, Doc. You have a gun. This is going to be long range precision, so you can roll to shoot a bullet at him.
What's the bonus for Smoke's crit success? Does he get?
Well, we'll see if the pistol the pistol shot will go off first because it's a pistol. But if not, then we'll see. So.
Okay. Crit fail.
All right,
Yeah.
gun jams. It is broken. You will have to have it fixed. Some metal is not supposed to fall out of the gun. So that's bad.
Yes, that's very bad.
Yeah. So Smoke. Yeah, you're on top of this guy. What do you want to do? Do you want to just tackle him to the ground? Do you want to get a bonus on your damage if you hit him with the axe?
Yeah, I'm going to hit him with the axe pretty hard and spend a couple charges. I'm going to spend 3 charges.
All right, if you connect with the axe, you'll do double damage.
Yay. All right. And that would be 12 over 4.
Okay, roll damage.
Two to four.
2 to 4. So it's 4 to 4. You chop him in the leg. He takes 4 down. You slice into his leg, or his what is it? Is this his leg? Yeah,
Achilles tendon.
Yeah. So he stops. And he does not have a time to turn. Next round, he falls to the ground. He's going to shoot you next round, but not this round. So I think.
But Smoke is a latent, right? And he's now bleeding all over into a wound. Maybe I'm just saying.
Yeah. Blackbird, your last act, because you're not engaged in any of the big fights or fights.
So I'm going to try and get rid of the 9 again if they're not going towards anything in particular.
They're going. Yeah, they're definitely moving back towards the sound of all the fighting and screaming.
Yeah, I'll try and circle them around and get them gone.
All right.
So drone roll. All
right.
Do I spend another charge or?
Yes, it is
disappointing.
You have to burn a lot of battery power to get the casualties' attention.
Yep. That is a 7 over 6.
All right, yeah, they're back at 9 shambles away. So yeah, they're just going back and forth, right? Like,
right. I mean, at this point, sure, but hopefully it gets quiet soon and they'll just wander off.
Well, yeah. So let's see here. New round. Let's handle Smoke first because he's closest to the remaining enemy. So Smoke, you're going to be shot at for sure. But you're in melee range, so these attacks are going off at the same time. So yeah, you need to roll an attack roll and a dodge roll.
Okay, my attack roll.
And you're burning rations for all this, don't forget.
Got it.
Come on, Smoke. Smoke him.
Smoke it if you got it. Move. I'm going to spend a willpower to flip that.
All right, for the attack roll?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. 1 to 2.
All right, so yeah, okay, you wing him a little bit. Now give me athletics to not be shot.
5 to 1.
All right, yep, you're not shot as he's firing into the air around you as you were hacking away at him as he scrambles back up towards.
Let it happen. It's easier this way.
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
Let's see here,
Can I-
Doc.
Can I scavenge a gun?
Yeah, the pistol guy's the only one left. He is in melee with Smoke, so you can shoot him, but it's a precision roll, and if you crit fail, you're obviously going to hit Smoke.
Right. Well, I don't. So I don't have a gun. Do I need to roll to get one, or can I just pick up?
Oh,
one
I thought you had a gun.
I did, but remember I crit failed.
Oh, that's you crit failed. That's right. That's right. Yeah, sorry.
No.
Yeah, the rifle guy. Yeah, you can give me. You can just spin your round to pick it up this round, or you
Okay.
make athletics if you want to run and pick it up this round and shoot.
Let's see rations. Yeah, I'll spin. I'll spin two. I'll spin an athletics to run and pick it up.
Sure.
And I failed that.
All right. So you just get it this round. You don't crit fail, so nothing bad happens. You just like unable to like get it up in time to shoot this round.
Okay.
So he's got Smoke is definitely gonna get shot at again. Well, probably. Serial, you're too far away to use intimidate. Like the pistol guy is so focused on the guy with the axe. Yeah, you can't really.
Am I too far away to barrel down on him and put a chainsaw in his chest?
You could with an athletics check to get there.
I'll try.
All right.
And machete
And I
guy
fail.
is just down, right? Like he's.
Yeah, none of you paid attention to what the machete guy was doing. He's inside the building.
Yeah,
You said
Roosevelt
they
is
were dead.
limping over.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah. No, Doc Butcher. Yeah, he is crawling away. He's trying to sneak away. Actually, as you go in and get the building, that's a good point. He did not take enough damage. He only took 6 damage. That's a good point.
Yeah, Roosevelt is like clutching his organs and like, I'm gonna fucking kill that asshole, like limping towards him.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you could just yeah. Well, first let's do Serial's action. So Serial, did you make your athletics check?
No.
Okay, so you're just chainsaws are big and awkward, and yeah, it's hard to get a nice charge in with a chainsaw from across a field, basically. Then let's see here, Smoke, Serial, yeah, Roosevelt. Yeah, you see the machete guy. He's trying to sneak away. The machete person. It's actually a she. She's trying to get away. Yeah.
Roosevelt, is there a way for me to get a willpower here, Ross? Do you have any suggestions?
What's your What's your
Weak spot is quick to anger. Soft spot is best of good intentions.
Best of good intentions. Yeah, not really. You've been like in a fight to the death. I don't really see anything.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, so Roosevelt is gonna just like limp over and just shoot, coup de grace, like shoot her in the head.
All right, give me. She doesn't want to be shot, so give me a shooting check.
Yep. Yep, make that.
Okay, go and roll damage. 4 left.
8/2.
All right, she's dead.
My gun is out of bullets. That was the last bullet in my gun.
Okay.
Roosevelt's just gonna kind of sit there with like a glassy look on his face, like.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna make everybody roll self-control at the end of the fight.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's see here. I think the only person who has acted yet is Blackbird. Yeah, you have to keep a drone check every round. Sorry, I think somebody went to the restroom.
I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to keep the zombies at this point, there's just so much going on that you have to drone pilot every round.
Okay, but and I'm burning a charge every round for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no more.
Okay.
They're 9 away. They can do what they want. We can walk away. Is there anyone still up?
There is one person left.
Is it the guy that Smoke is on top of?
Yeah.
Yeah. He has a pistol. Yeah, new round. Let's Smoke. Try and finish it off.
Yeah. Just gonna swing away.
Yeah.
That would be 6/2.
Yeah, roll damage.
1 damage to 2 location. No, 3 to date.
3 to 8. All right, they're still up. So roll
Dear
athletics.
God.
Yeah, they had 10 points each, and they're now at 8. Yeah.
2 health left. I love
Yep.
how people just fucking don't die in red markets. They just get covered in injuries and become miserable.
My legs are gone. This person has fucking axe wounds all over their body.
All right, that's 2 damage. Hit location 10. Shot in the cheek.
Yeah. Ouch.
Yep. So that's not good.
Be hell to stitch up.
Serial, you can make an attack now. You're close enough that you can hit them.
And I miss somehow.
Okay. Burn it off.
Fuck, beautiful.
All right. Dog Butcher, you have a gun. Go ahead and give me a shot. This is
right.
precision.
Yeah.
Crit failing would be hilarious, though.
Can I spend? I have 3 rations left before.
No, this is shooting. You pick up the rifle.
believe
And bullets here, yeah.
Yeah.
If I get
Yeah,
shot, I get shot, and I'm okay with it.
Mhm.
How many points does the rifle have? Is it full?
No, it has 2 shots left.
Okay, so it has 2 charges.
Yeah.
All right.
And it is hungry, I think. Well,
So this would be you only get 1 shot with it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 free shot is 1 free shot.
12 over 9.
All right. I'm just gonna say, for the sake of expediency, that's gonna put them down. Yeah.
1 damage to hit location 6. Yeah.
So if you want to scavenge things, you're gonna have to deal with those casualties. If you just walk away now, you won't have to deal with them. But
we absolutely have to clear those fucking things. We need to scavenge. All of us are
there
bleeding.
are 9 casualties, 7 shambles away now.
All right, Roosevelt's out of bullets, so I'll use one of my refreshes to reload my gun.
Okay. Yeah, give me a shooting check. Just
Oh, I can shoot the same round?
Yeah,
As
there's just casualties now. Like.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so I'm spending 1 to hit, and then I'm spending an additional 2 to guarantee to have a better chance of hitting them.
Okay.
So 3 spends.
Oh.
That's a crit failure. Yeah,
Your
okay.
gun is fucked. It is
It goes
jammed.
off and shoots smoke in the head.
So I'm gonna say you.
You know what? Can I spend will to negate that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I
All right.
can't
Yeah, I was
deal with my
gonna
gun
say
being
you lose
fucked.
that entire magazine is fucked.
Oh!
They're guns.
Yeah.
For some reason.
So now at this point, everyone give me a self-control check for trauma, because this was a fucking ridiculously intense fight.
Oh, did I kill all 9 zombies?
No, you didn't kill any. Like someone's gonna.
missed.
Yeah, I just want to get that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
Serial is remarkably unaffected at 11 over.
It is 3 trauma.
It's fine.
All right, it's 4 if you crit
Crit
fail,
success.
4 trauma. It is 3 if you fail, and 1 if you succeed. Because this was
Okay.
a bloody ass fight, and a lot of you got hurt. And they're yeah.
Blackbird's only comment is I hate being right.
Yeah.
Let's clean this up.
Now, Ross,
Yeah.
I spent will to cancel the crit
Mhm.
fail. With what I had spent, I would have succeeded. Does that mean I hit
No.
now, or okay?
No, it's just down. You
Just negates it to a failure.
just negates it. Someone else. Does anyone else want to deal with the 9 casualties?
Fine. I'll take a shot. I'll burn a Nubic for.
Looks like Doc Butcher
That I-
succeeded, though.
No, wait. No, that was on self-control, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right,
So,
yeah, taking a shot at
Smoke
those
failed as
zombies.
well. Sorry.
Crit success means no trauma. So yeah.
Right.
I got
Oh, yeah, that's a solid hit.
Okay.
I have 4 left, so 4 go away. There's 5 left.
All right. There are 5 casualties.
7, correct? Or are they 6 now?
Now they're at 6. So
I will need to reload.
okay. Who else wants to deal with them?
Smoke will take a couple pot shots at them.
Okay.
Well, I need to take a whole turn to switch from my axe to my handgun.
It's fine. Don't worry. Yeah. This is not like round by round. They're slow.
Okay,
right?
cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Unless they're really close, it's fine.
4 over 3.
All right. There are a total of 5. So you dome 1, and you can spend additional ammo to burn the other 4.
Yeah, I'll spend additional ammo to burn the other 4.
All right. So there are 2 piles of dead casualties and a group of takers that you have all eliminated. So, yeah.
I was going to say I'd scavenge the takers, but they're covered in latent goo, a lot of them.
Yep.
Only a couple.
Yeah. Are you going to do anything about that? I would say you just can burn additional rations to cut off the heads.
Yeah, I'll help with that.
Yeah,
I will say Roosevelt's kind of just gonna like fall to the ground and just like sit there for a second.
4 ration charges in order to like disable the body so that they cannot.
I'll spend 2.
All right.
I'll spend a couple.
Okay. Well, then you take care of that bloody business. I will be right back. I need to get some water, and you can discuss about what you've done.
What have we done here? I don't know.
I have done nothing wrong.
So we're all shot to hell. Also, everyone has been shot a million times.
We're going to need to have some med kitting done. Probably triage order, since we only have 1 med kit.
Machete had another med kit, but that's covered in latent blood, so I think that's Smoke's med kit.
You know, there might be something cool in this trash pile. In other words, what do we need scavenged up?
And they were scavenging shit anyway, so I feel like there's probably a lot of shit here.
Oh, yeah.
I think they may have a lot of bounty on them. We'll find out in a moment.
Well, they were willing to kill for whatever they found.
We also have like 15 casualty we could scavenge bounty from.
Yep.
So that's also on us.
Well, 2 groups, so 1 scavenge each.
Doc Butcher, please put on double pairs of gloves and fix my broken legs.
Use the latent good medkit for that, since there is one.
You sit in that corner and you fix yourself.
No, it never hurts to help, so I will definitely put some gloves on and try.
Just out of curiosity, what's Doc Butcher's first aid?
2.
Doc.
Oh, it's 2, because Roosevelt's first aid is also 2.
Okay.
Yeah, but Doc Butcher is fascinated by the blight, so he takes any chance he can get to.
That's right, and he has Doc in his name, so he must know better, right?
Doc.
Do you have a
doctor? By which I mean he was an orderly.
I think we have 2 pistols, 1 rifle, 1 crossbow, and
machete.
A machete. I'm not sure on the crossbow if that's specialized.
Maybe. I think bows are specialized, crossbows aren't.
Yeah,
but it's been action too, so.
Crossbow is specialized. You need to shoot crossbow in order to use it.
Alas.
So that's just money.
Okay.
But I'll happily pick up a gun if. But of course we have.
Yeah, I also feel like we need to be scavenging like refresh because
all right. So there are 3 things to scavenge. The takers. They are takers. I will reveal that you could tell that they're not bandits or raiders. They seem vaguely familiar. You might have seen them on Ubik or whatever, photos of them on Ubik. There's 2 piles of casualties, so there are 3 things to scavenge. So
there's a 4th thing. I have not gone through this trash pile.
Okay, yeah, there's the trash pile. So yeah, there are 4 things to scavenge.
Also, Ross, I remembered you saying Machete person had a med kit that's probably now covered in latent goo. And then there's all their weapons.
Yeah, that's part of the take.
That's part of the scavenge check?
Yeah,
okay, because they could be destroyed or whatever.
So, yeah, exactly. So the scavengers, the taker group scavenging them is worth more on a success or critical success. And so it's 1 roll per thing. So I just need to be I don't want to like everybody, I'm going to roll. Like,
I got you.
So guys, I have the Ubik app for this and 3 in scavenge. So it's a +5.
So let me know what you guys should. You should do all of this. I'm gonna. Can I sit on
it because crit fail is still a crit fail.
That's fair.
So, okay. Let's just do this first. So, Blackbird, you're definitely gonna be scavenging. What are you scavenging first?
Start with the takers for sure.
Yeah, I'll do the takers first.
Okay.
Can I have a wish for what we should be scavenging from something?
Well, if you succeed, then you can nominate like
I will nominate.
Yeah. So like, let's see if it even succeeds. I would say the scavengers will give you.
Yeah, that is 14 over 3.
Okay, so a regular success. So with that, you get some. Yeah.
If I upgraded it to a crit, what do we get?
If you, I don't know, you have to spin. No previews, but you will get an additional benefit. You will get more stuff if you.
All right. Well, what do we get with the normal?
Okay, so you're locking. You lock in your normal success.
Yeah, it's fine.
So normal success, you will get 4 bounty, and you already got 1 item. The rifle works, right? But you get I would say no, that doesn't get so because the rifle's out of bullets now. So
yeah, ammo would be handy.
Yeah, so here's what you get 2 items and or 2 refreshes. So you can
I know what I'm looking for. What are you guys looking for? I'll have a lovely refresh.
Yeah.
So I don't have a gun now. I mean, unless I can refresh with my bullets from my handgun to the rifle.
So why don't we get 2 refreshes? One's for the rifle. You use the rifle.
All right, that's fine.
Okay.
Is the rifle hungry?
It has the only upgrade it has is silencer.
So it is hungry.
Well, okay, let me rephrase this. The guns that have jammed, can they be repaired with mechanics?
Yeah, for sure.
Should we do that first before we decide what we found here?
No, let's.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think you said the 2 refresh is fine. Just to keep it moving, let's do that.
All right. I am claiming one of
we
those.
should still try to fix the guns with mechanics anyway, because money's money.
Right. Okay. I'm claiming one refresh. Someone else grab the other.
Okay. So wait, no, Serial, you wanted to nominate something to be found, right?
Yeah, I need rations.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
there
Well,
you
there you go. There's a refresh.
Yeah.
So you find food, and you find what was it? Ammo, basically.
Ammo. Yeah.
Yeah. The
And
other
4
weapon.
bounty.
Yeah, and 4 bounties. So you then I will say also, if you want to spend references or networking check or research checks or something, you can look up their faces and figure out who they
I'll
were.
do that. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do.
Well,
go ahead. Sorry.
So while Blackbird is scavenging the takers, is anyone scavenging any of the other 3 things? The 2 groups of casualties.
Please, Leighton, scavenge the casualties.
Okay, so Smoke, do you want to do a scavenging check? Smoke, Hellspawn.
I think he's be right back using restroom.
Oh, he's
Okay.
using the bathroom.
All right.
So why won't I do that? I'll just scavenge one of the piles.
Okay. You're just a normal dude, though, right?
Yep.
Well, you didn't crit fail, so that's good.
Okay.
I didn't crit fail, and it's my scavenge is, I believe, 2.
So-
Just a success.
All right. So you get 5 bounty from the larger of the 2 groups. There is the garbage and the last other pile of casualties.
While we're waiting, can I do networking?
Yeah.
Cool. So I'll do that now. I have the app that gives me +2 to networking, so I have a total of +3.
Mhm.
2.
Oh,
Failure.
God.
What the fuck is wrong with my dice?
You should not be talking to people, is what they're telling you.
Okay.
Charisma check.
All right. Yeah.
Third crit fail in a row.
All right. You get a negative rep spot. You basically, we just killed these guys. Who are they?
Why? We just silenced them so that wouldn't happen.
Yeah. No.
Unless you want to spend a will to negate.
I think
You spend a will to negate that. Yeah.
I don't have any more.
Well, there we go.
The momless are pieces of shit.
So these are the Red Robins,
no.
which is the taker group. They worked at a restaurant called Red Robins, and
Yeah.
they're all waiters and waitresses and servers and cooks and chefs, just blue collar regular people. They're very well liked, and they were all. I'll even tell you, they were looking for a missing group of takers. It's a charity. Like,
Well, looks like another group of takers went missing while they were out here.
Yeah.
We found them.
Does Roosevelt tell us this?
I would say,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Everyone give me.
We'll go through the trash pile because there was
So
something
maybe
shiny.
rather than a negative rep spot, we all take self-control checks.
Oh no, both. You could definitely.
Okay,
Oh,
self-control
okay, yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Self-control
Alright.
first.
Oh dear, that is a crit fail.
I'm still fine.
2 in detachment. Yeah.
For a crit fail?
Yeah.
The crit fail was 2?
Yeah, regular is 1. detachment. 2
think it's
for
a-
crit failure.
It's fine. Sort
Yeah.
of.
It's a fail. I
Ross,
tied. It
if
goes
I-
to market.
Ross,
Yeah.
if I'm already cracked on detachment, what does that mean?
It means you take more down the low. You know, it's like
Yeah, it's gonna crumble, right?
Yeah,
don't get the crumble is what it means.
yeah.
Oh, God. How much do we take? We feel. I'm sorry.
1 detachment.
Man.
Guys, I think we leveled up from momless to motherless now.
Yeah.
I think there's a mother in the word, but it's not less.
Mother more?
No.
Yeah, no, they were looking for a missing taker group called the Oath Knights. They were trying to help out the community. I mean, there is a reward for the Oath Knights. So,
Well, you know what? They were bad at talking to people.
I mean, now they're not finding the elf.
What if we were the missing taker group?
Yeah,
Even though we
no,
told them
no.
what our name was.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly.
They were
Okay,
already
so
ready to shoot
scavenging the trash pile.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's a crit fail.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So, is there a chance of infection from the trash pile?
Oh, sure.
Negate the crit a part of the fail. I will spend the extra will that I got for this and not have a crit fail. Thank
Okay.
you
Yeah.
so much.
You just fail. You don't cut yourself on a big blood, like rusted piece of metal that has dry
It's like
blood
I
on it.
get up, stepping away. It's like, oh, that was damn close. You know what? No, this is just junk.
All right.
Smoke. There's 1 pile of casualty left. Do you want to scavenge them?
Hellspawn. Okay. Hellspawn, are you there?
Sorry,
Yeah.
what's up?
Do you want to scav? Since you're the latent, can you scavenge a group of casualties?
Oh yeah, no problem.
One more crit fail coming up.
Crit fail.
At least it's not as bad when he bleeds on the
There.
casualties.
I just want to establish of our last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rolls, 3 have been crit fails.
That's a tie and it goes to market.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's only 3. It's not like 3 in a row by one person.
The driver's licenses on these people are basically unusable. Yeah.
Okay,
they've
so
been, like, shot
out
through.
of this,
Yeah.
we got 9 bounty,
Mhm.
negative red spot, 2 handguns silenced, 1 rifle silenced, 2 refreshes, 1 med kit.
The med kit is unusable. You did not pick it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got infected latent blood on it. So
Well,
Can I use it?
usable for certain values.
it is not
usable.
usable. It is not usable.
Okay.
Not even
And
for the
now-
latent.
Yeah.
And now we need to deal with our wounds. I have 5 killing in right arm.
So wait, did
4
we get
killing.
something from that second pile of casualties? Because it looks like
No,
this
he
was-
failed. He
I
failed.
failed miserably.
Real 9 over 10?
Yeah,
mean-
I got 10 over 10 tied. Goes to market.
Oh, you only have 1. Okay, got it. Never mind.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So
All right, so I have.
Yeah,
a
I've
full-
got 7 killing to torso, so I also really need medkit.
yeah.
Yeah, so I have-
You
I
got
got-
like 20
But
boxes
again, the
there.
medkits don't add to the amount you heal. They just make the roll easier.
Can someone get me like a wagon so I can like lay in as you guys pull me because my
I
legs
think
are
I think we
fucking
should
gone.
fix
No,
up our
your
latent
legs
stuff.
are still usable as long as they're not maxed out, right? Like,
Yeah.
No, I got 2 on the right side and 4 on the left.
Left.
Yeah, that means it's fine. You can still
It's fine.
walk.
Yeah, that's so good.
It's still good. So,
I figured Doc's gonna dock.
yeah. So Doc, let's see here. Serial, you're wounded. Let's just do this from left to right. So, Serial, Doc, do you want to make a check for everyone who's wounded?
Yes.
Okay, so make a check for Serial.
Do me last because latent.
Crit success.
I'm
Good
fine.
success. All right. Yeah. You're 10 out of 10. Yeah, you're fucking. He is totally fully healed.
Yes.
It was a flesh wound. Okay, yeah, just yank this crossbow out of my arm and patch it up.
Yep.
Damn.
Like new. So Smoke, are you wounded?
Yeah.
Okay.
My
yeah,
leg.
that's right. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're really wounded. Yeah. Give me 2 checks for Smoke, Doc.
Okay.
Don't crit fail.
Crit success again.
Yes!
What the fuck is these rolls?
Touch me, holy man!
All right, give me one more.
We have
roll.
healing factor.
Yeah.
That's the only
You
explanation.
know you have the best Doc in the West,
What
apparently.
the fuck? Yes!
Yeah.
Hey Ross, since that my
Yeah.
soft spot is it never hurts to help, can I get a will for those 2?
No, you have to put your character into danger or other
Okay.
people into danger. Like that's yeah. Just rolling well is not enough.
Okay.
So with the 8, one of your wounds is entirely gone. I would imagine that's 16 like healing for a crit. There.
Yeah, he can remove 8 killing essentially from a leg.
Yeah.
Or a
Yeah,
body
I'll
part.
just remove completely from the one on the right side.
All right. So just now make one more roll for his other leg, Doc.
You know, my other leg.
Success, 8 over 1.
All right, so that's 8 boxes. You can. It takes two to. It takes 1 to convert killing into stun, and then 1 to remove a point of stun. So, yeah. Roosevelt, your shot, right?
Yeah, 7 out of 10 on the chest with killing.
Okay, give me a roll for that, and also keep track of your charges, Doc.
Yeah,
But-
I got him. Yeah, I'm down to 7 now. So
Yeah. 2 boxes.
I also have first aid, so I don't know if I can assist anybody, but whatever.
I mean, if Doc gets hurt, you would be the one treating him. Basically.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Because it's harder to treat yourself.
that's a tie. Goes to the market on that one.
Okay. Yep. You can't heal any of that. And Blackbird, you're not hurt, are you?
No, he said he wasn't.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Good job. First leg done.
God damn it!
Yeah! Everyone came out okay.
Oh my god.
More or less. God, yeah.
Yeah.
Because take a group fighting is lengthy and challenging. But
Yeah.
I need to run to the toilet now. and
Yeah.
we'll be right back.
Yeah. We can take a quick bio break. I mean, I already did, but yeah. So I'll just sort of keep going. You can catch up. So, everyone mark off another ration for your second leg. As you continue on further away from civil, you go basically to a intersect. Basically, the road continues, and you follow it, and it goes to like a gas station with a couple of other buildings along the side as it forks off into different directions. But the sky is a rumbling, and it begins to rain very heavily. It is pouring as you're approaching the intersection with the gas station and a couple other buildings. There's like a strip mall to the right and like a small like garage to the left. And yeah, it is who has the highest foresight? I think it's Roosevelt, right? Like what was your
I have foresight too.
Yeah, go and give me a roll on that.
Oop, not shrug. Yep, 8 over 10 over 1.
All right, there's going to be a flash flood soon. You need to get into elevated ground and wait it out. So
When
maybe
we were
like
scouting this out earlier, did we identify any places we could go?
actually, Blackbird, you can get your drone to scout out some places before it's the weather's too bad for you to fly your drone.
Typing, it's hard.
It do be like that.
That is an 8 over 7. Well, I keep just narrowly making it. I'll take it.
So yeah, there's the gas station, the strip mall, and the garage. All 3 of those buildings. But with your success, the nicest looking building is the gas station. It looks the most intact. And it's you do see a back ladder to the roof, which is the most elevated, but obviously less. You're going to be rained on. The problem is there's a bunch of dogs in there. The dogs have figured there's a pack of wild dogs in the gas station, and they figured out that they need shelter too, and they're waiting in the gas station. Yeah.
Okay, so what were the other options?
A strip mall and a garage. Both of them are dark, and
You
got
need
a regular
gas, too.
success.
Can we get up the outside of them?
Ross, what do I roll to punch all the dogs?
Well, there's a lot of them. We'll treat them. We'll handle that if you do that. It obviously would be unarmed, I think, or fighting, whatever the fuck it is. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
What is it? Unarmed. Yeah, there is an unarmed skill. So yeah. So
I wish to roll foresight to have a dog sled made.
So Blackbird, your regular success gave you the best building with the most options, but obviously there's a complication. You don't know much about. You didn't have time to scout out with the drone the
Did either of
strip
the
mall or the garage.
did
They're
either strip
there.
mall or garage look climbable from the outside?
You couldn't tell. You didn't see the backside of either building though, only the front and the sides.
Right.
But now you have to get you call your drone back because now it's just
Right.
it's raining too heavily now. It's
Well, that's what we
pouring
got.
down.
We need to get up and out.
So you have to pick. You can split up and pick a building and scout them out, but you don't know much about the garage or the strip mall.
I think we need to go for the gas station because we know what's going on there. The dogs can't get up the
inside or the ladder outside.
Yeah,
it's outside.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think we get on the roof, take out the dogs, and then.
Well, actually, if we get on the roof, leave the dogs down there.
I mean, you're going to be rained on. You're not going to have shelter from the rain itself. You won't be swept away in the flood, but it is going to be fucking miserable.
Well, yes.
You can scavenge.
But that's better than being
break our way through the roof.
The what?
I have a weaponized crowbar, +2 resistance to break.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, with that you could get through the roof and get in, and then shoot them from above. That would take rations and bullets.
I mean,
but you can do that. Yeah.
Well, let's get up there first so we don't die. Then we can worry about everything else.
Yeah. So getting up to the roof is just going to be an additional ration for everybody. But yeah, the dogs are you stay clear of the dogs. But you get to, and they don't care. Yeah.
Was this also ration for the second leg?
Yeah, this is second leg. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Just to be explicit, I just used my last refresh to refresh my rations. So.
Okay. Good.
There may be snacks at the gas station.
Yeah, you can't really tell. So you're up on the roof. It's pouring down. You're all cold and shivering. You can try and improvise a little tent or something with a scavenge check or a.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looking around. What do we got?
Mm-hmm.
And while he does that, why doesn't Serial pop the roof so we can get in?
Oh, there's nothing available.
Yeah, there's nothing available.
Well, I didn't fall off the roof, so I'll take it.
Yeah. So yeah, you didn't crit fail. Yeah. So you're all on the roof. Basically, in game terms, you can just sit there and wait it out, and it's going to cost you basically some stun damage to a random hit location from the cold and the wet. But if you want to make a criminality, let's see, criminality with your crowbar.
Is that a criminal? Oh yeah, well it's +2 anyway, so that's a 4, so 12 over 10.
Okay. You pop off some roof tiles, and you can burn one ration, and you'll get in very efficiently. So.
How many rations?
Just one.
Okay. Does everybody else who's going in have to burn rations?
No, he's making a hole in the roof.
Okay, cool. Big Doug.
Yeah. So you make a hole in the roof. It is dark, but you can hear growling coming from below. The dogs don't
have a headlamp.
Yep. All right. You see a group of dogs. They're very pissed off. They're very lean and mean animals. So they do not want you to come inside. So and you do not have a great firing angle. So yeah. But I mean, you can see them. You can see they don't. Yeah.
Is there a raised area where they won't be able to chew on us? I mean, it's a gas station, so if there's a garage with mechanic stuff, that could be pretty high up.
Well, the garage is across the street. It's a separate building.
Disappointing.
Yeah, this is like a gas station, just like a convenience store like style. There are shelves and racks and things, but they're all in terrible shape.
Yep.
And there is like a cashier's register and desk area, but that dogs can definitely get up on that.
How many adorable tiny monsters are there that will absolutely chew us to pieces and kill us?
8.
Oh God.
Do you know what I see?
Yeah.
I don't see a mob of hungry dogs.
You see kebabs?
I see kebabs.
Okay. If you what do you want to do? Obviously if you jump down into melee range, they can bite back. But you can shoot them, but yeah.
Okay, for sure. I'll jump back down into melee range.
Okay. All right. So I'll give you the first attack because are you using the chainsaw or the crowbar?
How does the chainsaw interact with there being 8 of them, if at all?
I'm going to treat them as basically a mob of casualties that just can't infect you, but they're bitey. So yeah, there's 8 units with, so you have to get 8 damage of dogs. And with the chainsaw, you can definitely, like, if you make a success, you can kill multiple dogs.
Then I would,
but if you take damage, you might risk getting infected with, like, I don't know, rabies or something. Yeah.
All right, fine. I will use the chainsaw. It's loud. Does that attract casualties?
Not with the rainstorm.
Yeah, that was what I was hoping for.
Yep.
So I'll just roll for that then.
Okay.
And that's 11 over 9.
All right, that succeeds. So you jump down, and you now, because you had to jump down, you don't have the ability to defend yourself this first round because you're so roll damage. And basically, if you do at least 8 points, which you do not, you kill one dog.
I can spill a will to flip that.
You could, are you?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So you spin a will. So you jump down and you just gut and eviscerate several wild dogs in a splatter of gore. And the other dogs are terrified, and you're terrifying. So yeah, you scare the shit out of them.
I mean,
with that,
I'm just this guy in a trench coat that's 2 meters tall, making lots of noise and cutting them to ribbons. I don't know what's going on.
They flee. You take the gas station, and they don't even try to bite you because they don't want to deal with any of this shit. So the rest of you can get in, and if somebody makes a scavenge check, you can have dog kebabs. Actually, here's the thing, though. If you fail this check, you're still going to have dog kebabs, but you're all going to have to make a check to see how sick you get.
People can elect to have the dog kebabs.
I think this might be a medicine or first aid check, not a scavenge, to see if the meat's good.
You know what? That's right. That's a good point. Dog butcher, you can analyze, you can check the meat to see if it's worth eating.
Okay.
But this is one and done. Everybody's going to agree with you.
9 over 5, or actually 11 over 5.
All right. All right. So there's 4 rations worth of dog that you can distribute among the group.
Not 4 refreshes, just literally 4 rations.
Yeah, 4 points. So you can
hand-to-hand fighters, please.
Yeah, you need your protein.
Thank you,
so yeah. So 2 to smoke and 2 to cereal, I guess. You could.
Can I keep them in reserve? Like,
if you're, if you're already full up.
I just spent 10 charges, so I mean, I can go down to 8. So
yeah, there you go.
I my refresh.
All right, there you go.
Can we scavenge for gasoline? Because I know we're gonna need that when we get to the job site.
One person can scavenge for gasoline.
After the rain stops, one might think.
I mean, you'll have time, yeah. So yeah, I mean, the gas pumps are under a big overhang, right? Like, so there's shelter from the rain. You can run.
Yeah, but if it's a flash flood.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the thing is, the reason why this building is because it's up on a hill, right? Like,
okay,
you're going up elevation. Yeah.
So do we make it through the flash flood effect?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as you stay in the building,
Yeah. All right. Scavenging for gasoline afterwards, I guess.
Yeah.
I will spend a Ubik charge on that.
All right.
I'm typing the wrong thing. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
That is an 8 to 8. Ties good to the market.
Yep.
Alas.
Yeah. So yeah, you don't get it. You find any gas.
How unfortunate.
Yeah.
I mean, +5 is as good as it gets, but nope.
Yep. So all of you wait the storm out, and eat dog, or one person can make a scavenge check for other things in the gas station.
Sure, I'll take a crack at it.
All right.
Uh, 4/6. No.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
been
we're
looted.
rocking this success thing.
Don't worry, you'll get a string of 2 or 3 crits and successes in a row for something
mean,
really
that-
not that important.
I'm waiting for that.
really,
It'll be
that's kind of
exciting.
important.
Yeah.
You are right. That is a road.
Yeah.
Success.
So the rain eventually stops, and you're able to continue. And you find your mark of your last ration. You're at the job site as the sky clears.
So mark off one more for traveling.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, it's the next day. You had to you bunk down there basically. And by the next day,
Just out of curiosity, is there another opportunity for somebody to make a first aid on me? Because I am 3 killing away from death.
No,
shit.
you are at 13 killing away from death because that's your chest.
Oh yeah, okay. Thank you. For some reason I thought chest was 10 health also.
I mean, I still have charges if you want me to. I mean,
no, it's one and done. You
Okay,
could get
You can get healed when you get back
yeah.
Okay.
for a small, phenomenal fee.
Mm-hmm. So you get to the site, and there are a set of double doors cut into a hill.
Did we find gasoline, by the way?
No, you did not. So there might be gasoline on site. Maybe they had it stored in tanks. But there are a set of double doors cut into the side of the hill. Well, there's a little road, access road, right? A little gravel road. That looks, pretty intact, and the doors are closed, and there's actually a chain around them.
You fly the drone around the whole place and see if there's any other evidence of entrances, if there's any evidence of traffic through here, etc.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and give me.
If there's anyone waiting up on top of the thing to shoot us, yada,
Sure. Yeah.
Good call.
Yes, there we go.
Regular success.
Yep, 12/7.
There's nobody waiting for you. At least there might be, and there, like I said, there's a forest. You're surrounded by forest. There's just like the hill, but the hill is clear. You do see several little pipes sticking out of the ground. Ventilation things.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Are they those big enough to go through?
No.
Good. Okay, just checking.
These are not movie vents. These are actual vents.
Yep.
And that would be a pretty big security flaw for a bunker to have vents.
Again, rich folks, maybe they hired movie designers to build it.
No, these were like decommissioned military bunkers.
Disappointing. Okay.
But there's different types of shafts, some for air, some for exhaust. And let's see. Yeah.
Do any of the exhaust ones have any kind of, is there any scent of like combustion?
Well, you can't tell that from a drone, but you can walk over there and check it out.
Yeah, I mean, once I see it's clear, I'll just walk on up there.
Yes, actually.
Aha, there's might be something here. There's something certainly turned on.
It is, yeah, there is active exhaust fumes coming out of that, one of them, yeah.
Based on where it is and how this thing is structured and what we do know, which is not enough, can we figure out where that might become? Is that possibly a generator running somewhere?
Definitely a generator running, like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's power somewhere, which implies there's someone in there.
Yeah. But there's no
really honking big tank.
Yeah. So there's actually some solar panels too. They're kind of hidden, but from an aerial view, you can spot them pretty easily.
Now, those can come with us.
I mean, they're embedded in the ground. It would take you hours to like.
Might be worth it.
I mean, yeah. If
we'll
it
figure
might be
that
worth
out afterwards.
Yeah.
We can also just take note of the location and sell to another taker group.
Yeah,
Also
let's take care of the job site first and get the shit we need, and then we can strip it for copper wire.
So, Serial, this is that lock that chain on the front door is definitely calling out to your crowbar.
Oh.
So give me a criminality check, and you can pop that open easily.
All right, with a +2 for the crowbar.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I find the right channel. There we go. That's 13/8.
All right, yeah. pops open like a dream. And you're in. And the place looks just like concrete hallway. But the lights are on. And there is a freight elevator up ahead with the lights on.
Was there an intercom out front?
Yes.
I actually don't point that out to Roosevelt. Weird.
Mm-hmm. So,
After
yeah.
our earlier success at talking to people.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are you all going to take the freight elevator down? There is a side corridor too.
I look up in the freight elevator. So inside of it, what's the ceiling look like?
Let's see here. You know, metal. Like it's an industrial freight elevator. There is an access panel. It's closed. It looks like this is up. Like you're at the top of the elevator shaft, right? So like, if you open up
that access panel. Can I open that?
Yeah.
It's on the other side.
Just the top part of an elevator, like the you see the little system where the rope or the cable would be there and stuff like that. Like you don't know much about operating elevators and shit. So yeah.
You said that there's a corridor up top.
Basically, you open the doors. Straight ahead is the freight elevator. There's a side corridor leading off to the right.
Yeah, I want to scout the side corridor, or I want someone to scout the side corridor.
It says generator room. That's
Okay.
locked, and there is a supply closet which is unlocked, and it has basic lawn, ground maintenance stuff and lawn maintenance stuff, and
No,
kind of
like
thing.
janitor clothes or mops or anything.
No, there's some of that too.
All right. I'm just saying, maybe we go disguised. They'll never expect that.
Yeah, you can swap out your clothes if you want.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
Unless someone thinks that's actually a good idea.
I mean, this place looks like it is untouched. Like nobody has looted it.
They're like a big fucking pair of hedge trimmers in the janitor closet.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna grab those if that's okay.
Okay, they're not really great as weapons, but
that's fine.
Okay.
Actually,
Hey,
you know, I
Ross.
really can't resist. I'll scavenge the closet. What cool stuff is in there?
Okay, sure. Give me a roll. There's definitely no bounty in there because that wouldn't make
Right.
sense.
Success finally.
Okay, what is something that you were looking for that would make sense to be in there?
Well,
Something
does anyone
flammable.
have a mechanics kit?
No.
Oh yeah, there could be a toolbox. Yeah.
Yeah, toolbox. There we
All
go.
right,
Mechanics kit. Or do you think we need an electronics kit, guys?
Probably electronics. I mean,
Okay,
I guess
What are we
it's-
better at, electronics or mechanics?
I mean, it's the same skill.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, then.
All right, there's an electronics toolkit there. Yeah, sure.
There we go. All right.
Stuff to fix the solar panels and shit like that. Yeah.
To be fair, it's clunky. Stealth checks are default only
Yeah.
for whoever's carrying it.
Yep.
So who does not have stealth and also has mechanics?
I think that's you.
Well, I have stealth, but I
Okay.
guess I'll carry it otherwise.
Yeah, you can carry it, and you just
I have
drop it
mad
when
low
you need-
stealth. I can carry it if you want me to.
Hey,
Yeah, why
Ross.
not?
I also have like no stealth, but also I'm kind of a pack mule.
Okay.
Strength of 3, so I have 3 hull.
All right. Well, all right.
I mean,
then-
it's a
let's
kit. It's
smoke
not taking haul, but yeah.
Oh, never
All
mind. Sorry.
all
Can I
right.
can I do an awareness check to see like how long I think it's been since somebody's been in here? Like dust settled, any type of thing like that?
There's a generator on. Somebody's
Yeah.
here. The lights
Right.
are on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I get that.
Yeah. So it's concrete. It is you can be awareness check, sure.
Okay. Critical fail. Never mind. Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
No one's here.
It's been
Yeah.
years. Nobody's here.
You have no fucking idea. It might be maybe it's some sort of system where the generator is running through the solar panel. You don't know much about mechanics. That could work, right? Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay, one other thought before we go. Awareness: are there security cameras or other security measures up here? Have we triggered something already?
There are security cameras. Yeah.
Well, we have an electronics kit. Can anyone tap into that and see what we get?
Spend a charge on the electronics kit. Who's making the roll?
If it's a hack. Isn't Doc a hacker?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you'd have to spend a 1 charge on the electronics kit and 1 on the laptop or Ubix to do that. Because
What skill would that be?
computer science for Doc, I think.
Yeah.
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 Okay. I'll track the points of the electronics kit. Does it have 10 charges, Ross?
Yeah.
I'll just track it in my inventory.
All right.
I'm not using it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so did you make your roll?
The computer science roll?
Yeah.
All right, doing it right now.
Okay.
That's a 12 over 6.
Okay,
Woohoo.
it is encrypted, but you do succeed, and it's read only. You realize this is actually a sophisticated setup where each camera is feeding into a single source, so you can't access other cameras from this.
Damn.
So this is actually a really sophisticated setup. There would be a central server somewhere that is you have to access that in order to do this. So this is a read only camera.
Well,
you can't jump to other things on the network.
But you can see what's on this camera.
Mm-hmm. It has no memory. It is just streaming to an IP address. So it's streaming. It is streaming. Actually, I will say that it is streaming to Ubic. Yeah. So there is a Ubic transmitter somewhere. Yeah.
Is there like a motion element to it? It starts streaming when people are there, or is it
yes.
continuously on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So presumably it's picked us up.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll networking to see if I can find out anything about this IP address?
That would only work on a critical success. Like, hey, do you know anything about series of numbers? Like, that's more of a
my thought was like, if somebody was familiar with it as like, oh yeah, that's the IP address of like this. I'm getting very paranoid. Blood sport arena that is known in underground. So some shit like that.
It's an IP address. They're easily changed, right? Like
fair enough.
Yeah.
I think we should just progress. But
let's just go. Yeah.
Well, I think we should disable the camera then. If we can't use it, they shouldn't either.
Well, yeah, Roosevelt stabs it with the garden hedge trimmers. It's disabled. Let's go.
Okay. Yep. So you can disable each camera as you make it, but that would spend a charge of something to do that because like they're
hedge trimmers.
No, hedge trimmers are not going to. These are like actual security cameras with like hardened like glass and metal and shit like that. Like they're meant to resist vandalism. So like you have to use a weapon that can.
Okay, let's not.
You don't have to make a roll. You just have to spend a charge. So you have to shoot it, or like if you use your chainsaw, that's definitely going to damage the chainsaw.
Well, I mean, with the electronics kit, we already are into this one, so it should be easy enough.
Yeah, you already spent. Yeah, that one you can disable for free, but you have to spend a charge of an item that makes sense in order.
I think camera.
Yeah.
And there are 3 cameras on this floor: one in the side corridor, one in the main corridor, one in this freight elevator.
We should leave these because if we get downstairs and we can get access to the full system, we can see if someone's sneaking up on us.
Valid. All right.
Yeah, now that you have access to this particular one, you can access it any time.
All right, since they may know we're here, I'm now going to mention there is also an intercom we could call.
Okay.
I mean, Roosevelt kind of fails. You want me to try that again?
I don't know.
Roosevelt, I believe in you. You got this. You're the soul of the team.
Ross, I'll check out the service ladder I heard about regarding the...
yeah, there is a service ladder. The problem is it is hard to access when the elevator is at the top. You have to open up the roof panel, crawl through that, which is cramped, and then go on the side. And the thing is, you really don't want, and it's really cramped, very claustrophobic as if you're on the ladder where the elevator is. So the first 10 steps are very difficult, and then like you definitely don't want the elevator to be in motion while you're taking the service ladder. Does that make sense? Yeah.
We could also like just make sure the top is open in case we need to get out of it in a hurry.
Yeah, you can keep the roof panel open. Yeah. So
any check needed for that?
Well, are you just checking it out, or are you actually going to climb all the way down?
Checking it out.
You climb up through the roof panel. You wiggle your way through. You can't take your chainsaw through that. It's just too cramped. And you can peer off you're on the top of the elevator on your belly, looking over the side. You can see, there's a service ladder. It looks perfectly fine. Like,
is it lit down below?
Yes. Actually, no, like about halfway through. So like some of the lights are on. But yeah.
I described this to the other and crawl my 2-meter tall ass back out.
Yeah, it's extremely cramped.
And you are a fucking serial killer, dude. Sneaking through the vents like that guy from X-Files? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So, are you taking the freight elevator, or what's
Well,
going on?
hang on. Before we do that, I'm going to look at everybody and be like, all right, what do we think about this intercom? We want to roll some dice again?
I mean, they know we're here.
They know we're
Yeah.
here. Might as well.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to ding the intercom then.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
I'll just wipe my latent blood on everything if something happens.
Okay.
Please not on me.
Beggars can't be choosers. Good luck.
Okay. You don't get a reply.
I'm going to go, hello? Hello? Delivery.
Say you're the DHQS.
Maybe they
There's,
were
there's
put
no
off by my blood-spattered
there is no
clothing.
reply.
All right. Well, no one here is expecting a pizza, I guess. Let's head down.
Okay. All of you get in the elevator and you go down.
Yep.
The lights turn on the elevator shaft as you go down. So motion sensors. As you go like 5 stories to the bottom. So it's like, 60 feet, shaft, something like that. 60, 75 feet, something like that.
But we can ascend via the service ladder if something breaks.
Yeah, it's just the
Just you
elevator.
don't want the elevator to also move if you're doing that.
Oh, definitely not. And for you, especially Serial, it's going to be very difficult. But one, somebody dropped.
We lost smoke.
I know. Well, hopefully they can come back soon. There we go.
Whoops.
All right.
Hey.
All right. So you take the elevator down. It opens up into a long hallway. You see there's an open metal door, like one that slides from the roof to the ceiling. And then there up ahead, there is another metal door, another ceiling floor kind of thing, but that one is closed. And there is another intercom there lit up. So think of like an airlock kind of thing.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'm gonna look at everybody. I'm gonna look at the intercom. Look at everybody.
I'll take lead.
Okay. So are you all going in the airlock tunnel or corridor essentially?
Yeah.
How
Yes.
airlock-like is it? Does it have like venting where it's going to pump out atmosphere?
It doesn't. No, it does not.
Okay, good. It's just a double door.
Yeah, it's just a double door like that. Yeah. So
Important difference here.
all of you enter, and as you do so, the rear door closes, trapping you in the tunnel. And the intercom crackles on, and a very cultured voice speaks. Hello. I'm so glad you could make this. I am the curator of this artistic experience. I am also, coincidentally, your employer. It's so glad that we could talk. Now, if you look on the ceiling, there is a package taped to the ceiling. Just out, you look up, there's a big plastic bag. And if you go, Serial, you can just kind of reach it. If you jump up, you can grab it and pull it down.
Or I can just reach up,
Yeah. Well, you have to jump a little. The tunnel's a little high.
I stand on my tippy toes.
Yeah. And so you grab it, and inside the package there is a large metal ring, and on the ring there are there are 5 chains, and at each chain is about like 10 feet long, a little under 10 feet long, like 8 feet long. There is a metal belt that I would like each of you to put on one of these belts. You see, this is an artistic endeavor, and you for the purposes of this exercise, you are the Rat King, so you will all be doing this together. And I promise you, at the end, you will be paid. You will be given the Rat King sculpture, and you will be allowed to complete your job to get your paycheck. Artists. I am a patron of the arts, and I believe you are all artists. And yeah.
Can I talk to him?
You can try, yeah, sure.
Roosevelt's going to say something along the lines of, "Oh yeah, it's an honor to be such a part of this, such an invigorating artistic experiment. But please tell us more." Basically, he's just trying to get this guy to like tell under the guise of like, how should we, best emulate the Rat King? He's like trying to figure out hints about what they're walking into.
Oh, yes, of course. I will be very explicit. I have very exacting standards.
Oh, okay.
I believe that there are 7 classical forms of art, and I want you to make one of each style of art. So there are 7 stations that have been arranged for you, and if you don't want to do something, there will be a second option. I understand not all of you, art should be voluntary, and so all you have to do is make art, and that's all we want from you. So also, please do not disturb the cameras. Do not break them. I understand your natural inclinations, but art is observation, and we need to observe you. Yes, so your first station, so the inner door opens up, and this place looks like a fucking art gallery. There are hallways and things, but there are plain white walls. Yes, this was actually not going to be a luxury bunker. I was buying it to make it into a art gallery before the crash, and so we had these resources, and I finally had an inspiration to use it. So if you come forward and they're basically lights, so the gallery is dark except for the station that you're at. And so the first station, the voice is painting. Painting is the first classical art form, but a painting, and so there is a blank canvas on an easel. But I want you to paint with the only paint that really matters these days: the blood of a casualty. And there is a large biohazard canister there, and a paintbrush. So if you do not want to do that, though, I will allow you to create another form of art. If you look over there, and another light opens up, there is, a Philistine. Some might call them hostages. I call them a waste of time, a space, a so-called latent. Simply decorate another blank canvas with the latent's blood, and you don't have to paint.
Is this like a live ass person, Leighton?
Yeah, there is a person there, tied, blindfolded, handcuffed.
Seems to me our latents can safely paint with the casualty blood.
Yeah. So
By the way, did we all chain in?
Yeah, did you all chain in?
I chain in.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And
the inner door would not open up until you were all chained in.
Yeah.
Secondarily, can we use
I just
mechanics?
assumed I was in the rear.
How do you want to fuck it?
Just if there's electrical contacts or whatnot, use some bridging wires so that it doesn't have to actually close in order for it to read that it's closed.
Okay. You can do that for yourself since you were the person doing it. You don't really. If you try and mess with other people's shit,
no, I understand that. I will suggest that over the Ubix to everyone. But
okay, yeah.
Just stick it on you. Keep it to yours for now, I guess.
Yeah. Going and make a roll.
You got to be careful
so
about
mechanics
this.
roll, I assume.
Yeah.
Typing it correctly will help.
Mm-hmm. It's true. It's a pro tip.
There we go. Yeah, that's a success.
Yeah.
11 over 1.
You can get out of it easily, and they think it's activated. So yeah,
cool.
You got them fooled. Yeah. So Smoke, you're latent.
What are the other stations? There's 6 more, right?
Well, one at a time.
Smoke is walking over to the painting, already knowing what's going to happen.
Okay.
What do you want me to paint, mysterious speaker?
No, you're the artist. You paint. What inspires you? Of course,
Money.
Then paint money in the blood of a casualty. What a statement.
Smoke, you should paint your inner turmoil from getting shot in the legs a bunch earlier.
I draw a stick figure of myself with a frowny face and my legs all broketed.
Okay. Excellent. All of you give me self-control, by the way.
Yeah, this is totally normal. Not at all bothersome.
Do I need to take a self-control? Because
I mean, just for being in this fucked up situation. Like, you don't
Fair
have to
enough.
roll for every
Oh,
station.
yeah, no, that's a fail.
Hey, 11/1. Roosevelt
yeah,
is deflecting with comedy.
yeah, this is
I
2
don't
trauma if you
read.
fail, because holy fuck.
Fabulous.
I am
10/1.
A-okay. I am a patron of the arts.
Yeah. Don't worry, just leave the painting
I'm
there.
fine.
You don't have to worry about it. All you're contracted to do is to take the Rat King sculpture.
Great job, Smoke. It's beautiful. High five, buddy. But don't touch me.
Fair.
So, of course, now the hostage, I'm sorry, the Philistine, is you can leave them there, or you can rescue them and be heroes.
Can we
Anybody
talk
get a
to him
will
before
out
we
of-
let him out?
You could do whatever you want to them. I'm very interested to see what you
Hey,
do.
buddy. Roosevelt's gonna walk
Well,
over.
they're gagged. Sorry, they're gagged and blindfolded. So
Hey, Smoke, can you take this gag out of his mouth?
Can I use a weak spot to get a willpower?
to do what?
Well, if compassion is weakness, can I put the poor soul out of their misery as a way of...
They're just tied up. They're not like
Oh.
they're not wounded. They're just tied up. They're just like they were taken captive by someone and they're left in here.
I will say Roosevelt has best of good intentions, and rescuing someone from this situation do seem like a very...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, actually,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a good
Let
one.
them-
I could
yeah.
just, like, rip it off without worrying about the fact that he's a latent.
Yeah,
There you go.
All right. Yeah, you take.
Will you
off
give me
the-
willpower if I do that, Ross?
Sure. Odd or even.
Fuck. Odd. Let's do it.
Odd. Okay.
I love this.
All right. Yeah, it's fine. You take it. Yeah, get your willpower.
Okay.
Give me self control because you realize it
Yeah,
after a
it's
second.
fine. Sure.
Yeah. This
It's
is
definitely not
stress.
infected.
Yeah.
Definitely not infected. I
Smoke
failed
is,
that for sure.
looking
All
at
right,
you
that's a
up and
stress.
down.
You're pretty
Okay.
sure you
Just one?
put your finger near their mouth and they're sweaty, and you quickly wipe it off, but you're like, oh god, what did I do? Yeah.
Roosevelt's like, hey, bud, you all right there? You doing okay?
Oh god, please don't kill me.
No, we're nice. We're nice men.
What does this Leighton look like? It's a civilian, like just some random person they grabbed. You don't.
I
know
want
who.
him to be like a bellhop. I don't know. I always think it's funny when people who like aren't intimidating are latents.
Okay,
We're
yeah.
in Patagonia.
Yeah,
All
like,
right.
yeah. Some like fucking Patagonia wearing hipster.
Oh
ass motherfucker.
yeah. Somebody wearing a bunch of was 5 years ago high-end Patagonia clothing,
Yeah.
and it's just been worn to the bone. So yeah, bedraggled ponytail, scraggly beard. He says, you take the blindfold off. It's like I have glasses in my vest pocket.
Well, I mean, untie him if we're gonna untie him.
Well, he's got
Yeah.
handcuffs on. You can untie the legs; those are rope. But like he's got handcuffs on. So yeah, that would require a mechanics check to break off safely.
Or criminality.
Or criminality. Yeah.
What's your name, buddy? Roosevelt's
have
gonna
a-
like keep him talking.
Give me a name for just a regular ass person wearing Patton.
Paul.
Patton. Roosevelt's gonna refer to him as Patton.
Patton. Okay. Sure. My name's Paul. Okay, Patton. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Whatever you say. I don't know. I was out looking for for scrap outside the enclave with some others. Just kind of a scavenging run. We're not a taker. I'm not a taker. Just we can't we got to get shit. And someone came from behind me, and I don't remember much. I think they drugged me.
I heard about. I think I heard about a crew doing something like that. I think they were called the Red Robins. Did you guys hear about this?
I heard all
really?
about those folks.
I thought they were really nice. They actually
No, the thing is, I think that's just like a veneer, dude. I think they're pretending to be with the proletariat. Actually, they're in service of these
I mean,
fascists
they actually
here.
went out and rescued a cat out of a tree that was surrounded by casualties.
Yeah, who actually would do something like that unless they're just trying to be famous,
Yeah, they just got a great PR team. They're total
Yeah,
assholes.
that's what I'm
Okay.
saying, man. You gotta look out for these guys.
And
We
anyway,
can't
while
really know
Roosevelt
his
is
takers.
gaslighting
Yeah, did he get the
this guy,
cutoffs
I'll
off?
break
Yeah.
him out of his chain with
All
with the good old.
Trying to slowly
crowbar.
repair a rep with lies.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So you
Yes.
have patent here.
Yeah.
Spread it.
He is.
I'm not rolling
very
for that. He can believe it if he wants.
Yeah. You don't have to roll. He's just confused and grateful that you're not trying to hurt him. He just wants to get out of here. Says it's like excellent. Your choice is very interesting to us. And anybody who is anybody at the end of this experience that is able to can go in the elevator and leave. So I promise we will not. We do not want to leave you down here forever. That is not the purpose of this. So the next station is, of course, sculpture. There is a block of rock and the chiseling tools for it. Of course, in order to do this, there is a casualty chained to the wall. We've measured it just so that they can't reach you quite, but they'll get very close. But we're interested in see what kind of sculpture you make. And don't just chisel it once and call it a sculpture. Like, make an object from the block, would you? And of course, there's only one set of chisels, but all of you can participate. And don't kill the casualty. That's no.
Wait, what casualty?
There is a casualty in the next station chained to the wall, and then there is a large plinth with a rock on it. A block, and then chiseling. Tools. All the tools you would need to sculpt. Yeah.
Is the block within reach of the casualty? Is it chained up?
It is chained up so that like you can go all around it, and the casualty is just near you. It will be reaching out, but it'll be about 6 inches away at the closest.
Okay, so if you don't make a bad step, you're okay.
Yeah. If you just stay close to it, and also it is biting a clack, 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 clack. So yeah, it is.
This guy would give us a bonus if Smoke dances with the casualty while we
don't want to do that. Another light comes on. There is another Philistine you could execute, and of course there will be another painting you would be making, as there's a canvas behind them. Paint their blood on that canvas as a substitute for the sculpture.
Momless, I have an idea. Let's free the other person. Have both Laytons be on one side of the casualty. I chisel. Everyone's safe.
I don't think we need to free that guy until we're done with this thing.
Well, fair enough.
Well, you can execute them whenever, but you must create some form of art, whether it's a painting or a sculpture. I'm very interested to know your answer as artist. Anything you do is valid.
I mean,
Go ahead, sorry.
Will mechanics work for the sculpting itself?
You can make, that would work. Yeah, any sort of justification you make. Yeah. So first off, sculptor has to make a self-control check because there's a fucking casualty.
Well, not if our two Laytons grab a hold of it and like pin it to the wall.
Okay, well that's unarmed for both of them, and Patton doesn't want to do that.
No, not Patton. Yeah. We have two Laytons, though.
Smoke and who else?
I thought we had two Laytons.
Cereal's just a guy with a chainsaw.
Oh, we got two guys with carpet armor. That was it.
Well, we can intimidate Patton to work.
Cereal is volunteering to do this.
Okay, you cannot kill. If you kill the casualty, the sculpture has failed, and you must instead execute the hostage.
Exactly.
What do you take me for? I know what you're doing. So,
okay.
At it.
All right. So both Smoke, so Smoke and Cereal make unarmed checks or resistance checks. Actually, you're just holding it against the wall. So yeah, and you can hold it in there, giving Blackbird time to sculpt.
Okay.
All right.
So resistance check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or unarmed, whatever's higher.
Oh, sweet. Resistance.
That's a fail on my end.
Okay.
That is going to be. Come on, crit.
Fail. Wow.
Okay. Yeah. You. Okay.
It's okay.
So, yeah. So let's see where the zombie gets you, Cereal.
Okay, sure.
Well, I mean, you're trying to grab the zombie and you failed your check, so unless you spend a will.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. That is 8 damage to hit location 5, which I believe is your armor.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, so that would be 8 killing, but you can burn off your charges.
Should roll damage separately. Sorry, that is damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll burn 1 charge to have 8 stun instead.
Okay. All right. So you don't have to worry about infection, and yeah, you're just bruised heavily.
Ow.
Yeah. So you got a crit fail there, Smoke?
In theory, yes.
Okay. All right. Are you going to keep that crit failure or just make it regular? Crit fail is double damage. Like,
You know what? I'm gonna use a will to.
okay. All right. This is
first.
regular damage. So 1 damage to hit location 4.
Son of a bitch! It's my leg again.
Yep. Since you're not trying to kill the thing, that's all you need to do. And
All right.
so yeah, give me the mechanics check.
That is a 7/6.
All right, what are you trying to make? You make
Anything that looks recognizable. A question mark, perhaps. I don't know.
Question
a
mark.
slope,
There that's
a ski
it.
slope, whatever.
Question mark. It is.
All right.
Yeah. You make a question mark. The curator seems quite pleased with this result. And it's like, very well. So the second person is clearly like has more muscle mass, has some scars. Yeah.
Again, we want to talk to him before we let him all the way out, I think.
Definitely.
All right. Yeah, this person, you take their they're not a latent. So you take off their gag and their blindfold, and he's like, yeah, give me sensitivity check there, Roosevelt.
Coming right up. What? He's a person.
Right. It is indeed a person. He's like, the hell are you?
Hi. We're here to help, buddy. We're here to get you out.
Oh, good.
You doing okay in here?
No,
How'd you get down here? What happened?
we went down. We were resting. We were on a job, and I guess I don't know what happened. One
What's your crew?
grind set was on. Well, no, not Sir Kane was on watch, and I guess they didn't.
Elf Knights. They're the Elf Knights.
Yeah, I'm a taker. I'm with the Oath Knights.
Cool.
I'm Sir Borland. Yeah.
Patton, you know this guy?
No, I've
Okay,
heard of the
cool.
Oath Knights. I don't. I guess I heard. That name seems familiar, but I don't know a whole lot about takers. Yeah.
What do we say, guys? Want to wait a second to let this one out?
I mean, we could take
Wanna get him out
credit for
now?
the Oath Knights.
Oath Knights?
Okay. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
rescue.
Let's get him out. Yeah, we'll get you out, boss. Come on.
Yeah, the Red Robin sent us.
No.
Oh, those are good people. Yeah, I like them. They're good eggs.
They are. They
yeah.
really are.
How are they doing?
Great.
Last time we saw them,
Yeah.
they were pretty tired and dead beat.
Oh, wow. That's well. Hopefully they bounce back. I'll have to. Well, it means a lot. So yeah, the third one. So
Quick question, quick.
Yeah.
Do I spend a charge for my weaponized crowbar to free these guys so that they're not, handbound?
I
yeah.
believe this guy's arms bound. I just get a weird vibe.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you telling me to stop as I'm reaching to?
Oh, if you're just doing it, you just do it then.
Yeah. Okay.
I won't stop.
I mean, you can tell me to stop.
No.
No. If unless it has wear, if you have wear, and if it's sturdy, then you don't have to spend.
It's not sturdy.
Okay, then yes, you do have to spend charges.
Yeah, I was wondering if I had to roll.
Yeah, no, you don't have to roll at this point. You know how to pop handcuffs at this point, so you just have to spend the charges. It's a pretty rote thing. Yeah, the third station. Yes, the third station of art is actually literature. In there, there's another booth. Of course, there's another Philistine. That you can execute to make a painting, but instead simply go in the enclosed box there and write a short story, and take as long as you want. I'd be very interested, but only one person can enter in the booth, and the first person who enters the booth is the author. And if the author does not write a story, then you must execute the Philistine to proceed.
I'll do this one.
Okay.
I have a lot. To write about. I have a lot to write about the Tunguska event.
I was going to go with, well, I know some improvisational, badly thought out experimental plays, but that sounds better.
So you open it up, and inside they have put up Wailing Wall fragments, missing posters, all the heartfelt things about like I'm looking for you. I love you. I'll never forget you. And it's also just the sound. You're blasted with the sound of the crash. News reports and fragments of people screaming. Doors being it's just a sonic and visual assault of the most traumatic shit. So give me self-control.
Good thing you're a fanatical crusader.
Yeah.
This is affirming to you.
This confirms my face, so I get a +2, right?
That's true. Yeah.
So that's 100%. A total of 4 for you, I think.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah. So
you needed it, but it's not quite enough.
Yeah, not enough. All right. How many I say?
That's 3 trauma.
3 trauma? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you can just write a story.
I mean the whales and everything just fuel my my rantings on the spores that evolved over hundreds of 120 years, and how this is just the aliens' way of invading Earth.
So you do that. That takes you a while. Meanwhile, the third hostage is there. Thinner looking older person. You're not getting Taker vibes off of them, but they very minimal white wispy hair, a thin beard, blindfolded, gagged, kind of starts acting up when he hears sounds. They've obviously been here for hours.
Are they in the box with me, or
no? They're outside, so the rest of the group can deal with this guy as you're working. Roosevelt, you can make a sensitivity check if you want.
I do.
Okay.
Nah, didn't make it. He's just a nice old man, I bet.
Yep.
I think you made only like 3 rolls this entire time.
I think you're right. Yes. One of them was shooting someone who was like bleeding and crawling on the ground too.
Yeah.
Let's pop those cuffs, get the cloth off, check this guy out. Hey,
Thank you.
Real quick conversation.
So just grab while they're out scavenging.
Same story. Yeah. Knows either of the other two?
No.
Okay.
Eventually you make your story. That doesn't have to.
Does the Taker guy look like he might have been involved in the? Does he recognize them maybe more than he was letting on?
Sensitivity.
I don't have it. So
okay. Well, yeah.
I already failed mine, so I can't.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. No.
It's just a thought that I wonder if these guys were
maybe
the Takers hired to
just off balance, right? You're in this incredibly weird thing at being the plaything of the rich.
We're also
I didn't even know I could sculpt.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Sirius just kind of bored and sore because he got bit.
So the curator, very good, excellent. The fourth form of art is of course architecture, and this will be a group activity because architecture requires the group work. So if you come here, of course, you kind of want to decide if you want to execute your Philistine now or not. The Sir Borland recognizes Sir Kane as the hostage, like, oh, we got, so the next one, the first Oath Knight recognizes another Oath Knight, of course, but it is simple. You must build a wooden structure in this hallway, in this room. And once you all go in, of course, the door will be locked behind you. You have 10 minutes to build it. There are carpenter's tools and a lot of wood, and your wooden structure must withstand casualties for 1 minute. And then you are allowed to leave, provided don't worry, the casualties have been rigged with each with a bomb. that will detonate after once we have proven that this is acceptable.
At the term rigged with a bomb, Roosevelt is definitely like taking another look at those hostages.
You made your check though.
That sounds like a med check though on the hostages.
That would
Doc?
be Doc,
Check.
you can give me a.
I have first aid also.
Yeah, you can give me a first aid check then.
Sure.
I mean, you can't check the
Total failure. I don't even know why I bother rolling dice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The dice just hate copper.
Yeah.
Dice
Wow.
bot wants you to fucking die.
It really does.
So, this is a group activity, and this is where the Rat King part is really coming into play.
Can
there's-
we sketch this thing out before we walk in there so we have an idea of what we're building so we all know?
Yeah, you can give me a mechanics check. What are you trying to build?
I mean, a wall
right,
with supports.
All right, yeah. Give me a mechanics check.
I'm gonna try and come up with an IKEA-like sketch so we know what order to build stuff in. It'll be fine.
Can I have a conversation on the side with the Elf Knight Taker?
Fail.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
No, you got a good one.
Will.
You have a good solid structure.
I'm feeling like
will?
this is a good place to spend that will to flip that.
All right. Oh
Maybe.
wait, no, you really don't want to do that. You really spot.
Well,
a
he didn't
couple
crit
more.
fail. He just regular failed, right?
Yeah, I know, but now because he spent his will, he's like, oh shit, wait, no, I need to do this. And
Yeah. I realized this is not workable. Oh God, no.
all right, so this will basically be a montage of all of you putting doing something to help build the wall in the 10 minutes before a group of casualties are let in, and you have to hold the wall for 1 minute.
Right.
And if that succeeds, then all of you can leave kill the casualties for you.
I assume
So-
the hostages are waiting on the outside.
Yeah, the hostages don't want to do this. They just want
That's-
to leave. Yeah,
That's
they're-
fine. I can I just have
they're
a
all-
conversation with the Elf Knight on the side and be like, if we go down in there, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
If you
That-
can.
You don't know how this works. This place does seem to be pretty locked down. We'll start with basically skills you can use is resistance to move heavy things, mechanics, obviously, scavenge. Scavenge would work too because that's working with your
I have
hands. Like,
Two arguments for Serial, and one is chainsaw, and the other is carrying stuff. Resistance.
either one. Chainsaw would probably be. You're the only one who can chainsaw, so yeah.
So we can make some quick cuts so we can get this thing together faster.
Mhm. Yeah.
I can actually do what the chainsaw is intended to do.
Yeah, exactly. Bonus.
It's a
for
little confusing.
trees.
It
You all
actually
said
deals-
I was foolish.
It also deals. The chainsaw, funny story, also deals bonus damage versus trees. And lumber is trees.
I would call in Kowloon as a contact when the fortification came up. Hey,
That's
yeah.
fair.
But yeah, go and give me a roll for that.
For the chainsaw?
Yeah.
Okay, yep. And that is a failure, I believe.
Okay.
Unless I spend a will.
Are you gonna spend a will?
Might be the time to do that.
I'll spend a will. Why not? Who needs
All right. You cut basically the to make a wall across the entire width of this room. The lumber won't naturally fit that way. Like it's not cut that way. So you have to cut the lumber in order to make a tight fitting wall that will. So yeah, you're doing that. You get that in a very short order form. Let's see here. We'll do Roosevelt. What do you want to do to contribute? You could just do athletics to general purpose. Being told what to do and hammer things. And
Could I do foresight to supervise?
I appreciate that so much.
I would strongly recommend that you actually roll on something you can spend rations on, so that you can get.
You're not wrong about that. Actually, that's a good point.
Unfortunately, the only person I could allow foresight on would be Blackbird because Blackbird is the one who has the plan. Yeah. So there's
all
not
right.
real...
I'll roll resistance or athletics. They're the same.
Okay.
So there's 1 to buy the roll, and I'll spend fucking 4 in the hope that I actually make a goddamn roll.
Like a +5 could help. It's
plus
possible.
5. Is...
Actually, I'm going to spend 3 because
right.
I don't have any refresh left.
Okay. You're burning a lot of energies.
Yeah. I'm
Plus 3 is still pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, I didn't need to spend $100. Yeah, thanks.
I always believed in you.
All right. So Blackbird, you already made your roll. You can make another roll if someone fails to cover for them. So we'll
Okay.
to you.
Cool.
Yeah. So Doc, yeah, you can just use athletics as general purpose, hammer things, put up boards, hold things, that kind of thing. Yeah, if you want to make some other kind of justification, that's fine too. For building the wall. Doc, are you there?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. I'm just trying to think what I could use.
Athletics is the default thing.
Oh, sorry.
Or mechanics.
Yeah, if you had mechanics, that would work too.
I don't have mechanics, so
Okay.
I'll do athletics.
All right.
Remember, you can spend extra rations.
Oh, all right, roll. Shoot.
All right. Is that a fail or a success?
It's a fail. So
Okay.
All
right.
All right, so Blackbird will swoop in there, as it were.
Mhm.
Does
I guess
Doc
I'm rolling
have a
mechanics.
will, and does Blackbird have a will? Because we can.
I do
maybe-
not.
I have a will. I have two, so I can spend one to make that a success.
That's probably better.
All right, yeah, I'll do that.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So yeah, and then finally, Smoke.
I'm going to use my bulging latent muscles for resistance.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense.
And we mark every pillar he touched with a
Woohoo!
black X.
Woo! I succeeded. I don't
So-
know.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of tools in here. Any good ones that I really need to bring, like power drills, or I don't know.
Nothing powered. It's all
Okay,
good
so anything
old-fashioned.
particularly useful that we don't have a lot of already?
I'm
I'm just saying, scavenge check on the tools might be a thing.
It's basic carpentry tools, so
Not so much, huh?
Yeah.
The most
not-
powerful
not-
tool is your imagination.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Actually,
would say.
spears.
Well, making spears would take time, right? Like,
Then skip
yeah.
it.
You can just take the stuff as like one haul.
Yep.
And yeah,
I'll
one
take
haul
all
of
stuff
carpentry tools.
in case we need the damn stuff.
Yeah,
next
one
stream or
haul
two.
of carpentry tools and nails. The
Got it.
nails are really good because they're actually like look pretty good quality nails. Anyways,
Mhm.
the wall actually holds up so well, like it would hold up indefinitely under this number of casualties. You can hear them beating at the wall, but none of you have to make self-control checks. None of you have to worry. The bombs do go off, but they're small explosive charges, and the wall absorbs the blast. So yeah, you made the best possible wall. And the curator is quite delighted. Oh yes, of course, you would be masters of this form.
The highest art
yes.
form.
Yes, yes. Excellent. So the next one is let's see here, cinema. One must make a short movie. There's a video camera there, and there's another room, and any number of you, in fact, all of you should go in there. You must make a short film with a beginning, a middle, and end. It must tell a story, and it must involve an unchained casualty, which is kept in that room with the closed door. Of course, you could simply make a painting of the fifth hostage. The two takers do not recognize that person. It's a
Did we
woman.
release number 4? I assume we did.
I assume you do. I assume you are.
I also free his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make another sensitivity check on him that'll fail if that's okay.
Yeah.
Fail away.
Totally.
Nailed it. What a surprise.
It's
Moving
shocking.
right along.
Roosevelt's a good judge of character.
It could be. The length does not matter. It could be 10 seconds if you can tell a story in 10 seconds. Obviously, this would be a one-take kind of film. Found footage, perhaps.
I feel like there was a casualty and we shot him as a good film.
No, we should make a story about the casualty and his greatest love, Dronalina.
No,
I was going to lean towards love as well. We can just be like, I love you, but you can't love me because you're a casualty. The end.
And now you're
Ooh, and it
dead.
rymmes.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
I know.
Okay,
It's
then you
like
need-
poetry.
Yes. Then someone has to be the camera person, and someone has to be the actor.
I would think that with the drone piloting, I have some pretty good experience with cameras.
I would allow that. Yeah, that would make sense. You can use drone piloting for video.
I will do so.
So, who's going to be the actor? Probably Smoke then, maybe? I don't know.
Fine, I'll be the actor. But I demand things. Just kidding. Let's do this.
Okay. So all of you have to go in because you're the Rat King, so you're all at risk. So
Yep.
you don't have to make self-control checks yet. It just depends if anybody fails a check.
Are you ready to step in front of the casualty?
So the you go in, the casualties, has to wake up from torpor. It stands up. So Smoke, do you have any social skills?
No.
Intimidation, I thought.
I have intimidation.
Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah, you can use that. How are you? Give me your introduce your character. Like it has to be. You can use your intimidation to represent a character who's very angsty or very.
Yeah. I think I have an idea.
Okay,
He goes and looks at the casualty and goes, "I hate you for what you become because I can't be like you. I am half in your world." And I say some really edgy shit like that. Where it's
All right, all right. Give me a intimidation check.
Intimidation does sound like it could be useful for angry angst, yeah.
That would be 2/2, which is a tie.
Oh,
No.
I was too in deep with my character. I love them so much.
All right. Yeah, you are too much you are at risk. So first off, Blackbird, give me a roll.
that is an 8x8. I have no will left.
Okay.
The camera is no good.
Yeah.
It's not for the air. I don't understand this.
So you don't realize also the casualty is just going to bite you. Like it just it moves a lot faster than you anticipated.
Me or Smoke?
Smoke.
That's fine.
No tongue on the first date. I told you this.
All right. So it falls and fuck your legs. It's Red Markets.
No.
Always the legs.
Now at this angle, I could do something.
How much damage for my leg?
1 damage to hit location 2.
Can I succeed at a cost? That cost being he gets another chew on Smoke to get the film.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Give me another. Yeah.
No, I mean I made the roll, failed it, but I'm succeeding at his cost.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
allow this.
Yeah. All right. So you're
Thank
getting
you.
nibbled on the legs as it
Hey,
staggers.
Smoke, I will contribute bounty to the healing later.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
yeah.
man.
I assume it's all for the glory of the film.
Well, now that I'm
Alright.
shooting from above, it's so much clearer.
So you got a
Exactly.
minute. You need an ending. So you need to. How do you end the film?
The ending's already there. I had the power at the beginning. The casualties biting me now. The power has shifted. The scene has changed.
Yeah, it has changed, but it hasn't resolved. The conflict has to be resolved.
Then I scream.
I mean,
guess I am just like you.
Okay. Well,
You could bite the casualty.
Oh, I'll bite the casualty.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get unarmed. Yeah.
And I'm rolling unarmed. Do I get a bonus for teeth?
Do you have some sort of teeth thing? No.
I brush.
But it
no
works.
matter what, I
Yeah, you kill the casualty by biting into his throat.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah.
I guess I was the
Control check.
I'm making a self-control check at that.
Yeah. Everyone make a self-control check. This is.
Oh no, I didn't.
Once again, Serial is
For some
taking
reason.
notes.
This is
Once again, Serial is just taking notes.
Yeah.
What is this? What,
It's just one trauma if you fail. Like.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll for trauma?
Yeah, especially you. It's 2 trauma if you fail.
Okay. I passed. I'm strangely okay with this. I was.
I mean, it is pretty metal. We can't lie.
It's
Yeah.
acting at this point.
Oh, you hear applaud. Yes.
I
A tour
raise
de
my hand.
force.
We want bonus for this.
Yeah. The what?
We want bonus payment for this. That was good.
Oh
Yes,
yes,
the
of course.
Oscar goes to.
An extra 5 bounty on your job. Yes. Excellent. I would not have anticipated that. Yes. Only 2 left. The next is music. There's of course
Great.
another.
Is this like a buffet with like just casualties?
You must make a piece of music using casualty sounds. You can go
Yep.
back. You have a number of instruments and recording instruments, a digital recorder, and you can record sounds. If you have sounds loaded on your Ubix or laptop, you could use those. Or if there is that one chained up back at Sculpture, you could record from them. Yes, this is more open-ended. So yes,
I say we do chopsticks with casualties because that should be easy to figure out.
Exactly. We can do stomp. Like, just start slamming shit
I
around.
mean, aren't there, bagpipes and stuff like that?
Oh,
with
sure.
children
Yeah,
with
yeah.
air and,
Oh, yeah, that is absolutely. We want to make them listen to the goddamn bagpipes.
Okay.
Screw these guys.
All right. Yeah. You don't even have to roll. That's great. Yeah, you make some noise music with bagpipes and casualty sounds. It's
That's only vaguely related to chopsticks, but it's there.
yeah. He's like, oh yes, excellent. You have all been a delight so far. So there's only one form left, and that is of course theater. But don't worry, you only have to do a single scene, not an entire play. But one of my favorite, a scene from Julius Caesar. And the script and the props are right there on the table there. Of course, there's remaining there's no more hostages at this point. You must bring in the Philistines must be extras for the scene. Well, you can cast them however you want. So
Who is playing Caesar?
Yeah, who's Brutus? Who's the lot? Who's getting shanked?
You're in charge of casting. You're the ones with the weapons, aren't you?
No spare casualties, eh?
No spare casualties. So you go over to the table. The prop knives are real knives.
Did any of the others, the people we rescued, did they hear anything that the guy said?
You look and give me
Guys, come on, this is easy. We got all that fucking latent blood back there. Why smoke Caesar? We just don't stab him. Just make it look like we do.
Criminality actually could fake it. Let's do that.
The
others are extras who are going to be with us, right? So they're going to be stabbing too, correct?
No, they don't have to. They can just be applauding or something.
Yeah, the extra.
We're in charge of casting.
Yeah, that's when you do a head count. There, one of the hostages is missing.
Which one?
Middle guy, the guy with the white hair. The
older person.
Yeah, the older person. Yeah.
Oh well.
Guys, hey! I like wave my hands. Where'd the old guy go?
Looks like we found our Caesar.
Yeah, he comes back. Well, you look for him. He comes back. He was back in the hallway, the gallery. And it's like, oh, sorry, I got lost. I was looking at something. Yeah, you can give me a sensitivity check there.
Oh, I really, if somebody else in the party has the ability to make this, just you'll make it.
Only one and done. Yeah,
I'm not. You know what? Fuck it. No, I'm saving my will for this. Fuck.
Okay. He's fine. Yeah, he just got lost. These people are obviously traumatized from being in the dark so long.
Look, all of you, sic semper me.
Yeah, can we use my plan with the big bucket of blood from the first thing to simulate killing Smoke?
That exposes us all to casualty blood. I'm not in favor.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
We just need to hide them from the audience as the knives go in. They don't need to see anything.
Wait, but art is interpretation. We don't have to follow the script as long as it's good and it makes sense to the plot. This person is clearly a cosmopolitan.
I assume the scene is Caesar getting killed, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did not check that.
They didn't say. Oh, they said specifically.
Yeah.
Do we see the camera in the room?
Well,
yeah. There's actually a stage set up. Like it looks.
All right, wait a minute. Wife and experimental theater. There's got to be something we can substitute in here that was like Shakespeare and this exact scene, but does not involve knives.
Listen, I have an idea. It's 5 words. Adapted for a modern audience.
There we go. So we use guns, but fire blanks.
Exactly.
You don't have any blanks.
We don't have any blanks.
We all just point our gun and say bang, bang, bang.
Let's go click.
Why don't we?
What if all of us, except for Smoke, bit somebody? Like we're pretended to, right? And that's the modern interpretation, right? Instead of Caesar being killed by his homies, his political homies, he's killed by zombie Philistines. Sort of the manifestation of the decay of sophistication. Right, and he's sort of like a martyr. Roosevelt just prattles on about this. For
Are you saying that Patton should kiss me?
So yeah, the hostages are very confused. They're kind of on edge. You can Yeah, so as you're talking plans, you realize you do have a couple options. One, you could fake it with some kind of mechanics check to rig something.
Well, I would think maybe criminality also. But
yeah, criminality. Yeah, actually, criminality would be perfect for that. So,
Could we do it? Could we just do the theater thing where, like, we do it just exactly like, we just do Caesar, Julius Caesar, but then when it gets to the point where he gets stabbed, we cover the camera or we cover the light, and then we hear the scream and we just hear somebody say "Et tu Brute,"
yeah,
and
yeah, that would be using criminality, basically.
Right.
Yeah. So the other option is obviously just actually stab someone, but that's probably not going to be popular with most people.
I will point out, and as Serial was trying to get at, I do have Kevlar.
Yeah. So
We have enough people.
I think the mechanics criminality fake it is our best bet.
I think it is.
Yeah.
And if we need to blank out the camera, I do have the bright light on the drone we could use.
Well, how many people do we have right now altogether?
There are 6 hostages.
Yeah, we could just do the mummy shot where everyone crowds in on the person. Camera can't see exactly what's happening, but you hear screams.
Yeah. So, Serial, you're the criminal expert. So, you have the most, and Blackbird, you can assist. So make a criminality roll, Serial.
Okay. That's a fail. 10 against 10.
So the cure says, no, this is your staging is awful. You get in close. Let's see some actual carnage. Yes. I would close-ups on those prop knives, So yeah. The at this point though, the older thin guy says, I'll be Caesar. I want you all to I don't want to be trapped here forever, and I want you all to make it out. So I'll accept whatever happens.
But even if we have to stab this fellow, we don't have to make it lethal.
That's true. Yeah.
I will again point out that Serial volunteered to be Caesar, and as long as there's blood, right?
So those are your options: the hostage or that. And
I don't trust anyone who wants to be killed. Let's do Serial.
Really
weird.
Weird.
Amen. Do I still need to do the drone thing to blank out the camera at a critical moment, or no?
You can just spend a charge and do it. You don't have to.
Okay, I will do that.
So, Roosevelt, do you have leadership?
Yes, I do.
All right, give me a leadership check.
Does it have to be?
Please.
Oh,
please.
oops.
It's directing all the Philistines. It's directing all the hostages. Yeah.
I'm going to spend my last will to flip it.
Okay. All right. So you get everybody on the same page. And basically, I would just let one person make a. Let's see here.
Nice.
Actually, just give me. Actually, no. This will be on Serial. Serial, you give me one more criminality check to make sure that it's your vest that gets stabbed and not you.
That's a 10 over 3.
Okay. So you make sure that the vest gets stabbed and not you. Your vest, I'll say, loses a charge from being punctured slightly.
Mm-hmm.
And the scene is pulled off, and you manage not to kill any of the hostages. So as you are, he's like, excellent. A door opens up at the far end of the theater, revealing revealing a empty wooden crate and a large 3D printer that is finishing a run.
Was it printing us chained up together?
Yes, you are the sculpture. You are the Rat King.
Does the chain come off?
The chains do come off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wasted effort there, but okay.
Yeah. So they are. So yes, put that in the crate, and then we will have it carried off. And you will fulfill your contract, and of course, do what you will with the Philistines. So yeah, you can all head back to you all head back to the freight elevator. Roosevelt, I got a good feeling about this. Give me one last sensitivity check.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, I made it! I did it!
11/6.
I have 3 sensitivity, and I failed every sensitivity check in this game. I just want to establish that.
This is the one you wanted to make, by the way. The guy, the older man who volunteered to be Caesar earlier, he's doing his best to hold back the seizures that are racking his body now.
Oh god damn it!
I just shoot immediately. Start shooting. Shoot.
All right. Yeah. Give me a firearms check.
I scream at everybody. He's fucking turning. Kill him.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Call shot to the head.
Yeah.
All right. I'm spending 3 additional charges for a total of 4.
I don't think you can spend extra charges for a called shot.
Oh, okay. I can. Well, either way, I made it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So you shoot him in the head, because you made your check. You shoot him in the head before he has a chance to react. Yeah, he was a meat cultist.
God damn it!
Yeah, and he went back to grab lick some blood to make one last run at all of you. Because he figured he was fucked anyway.
And if we'd stabbed him, we'd have gotten his blood all over us, and that was casualty infected blood by that point.
And he'd turn into a vector too.
Hey, being good people worked.
Yeah.
Like going around the town would have worked.
And I made 2 rolls in a row. That's unheard of.
If you failed your check, your sensitivity check, you would have turned into a vector in the elevator.
Yep,
of course.
Yeah.
That would have been so fun, though. That would have been so fun.
It would have been fun, yeah.
Why did you have to make it, Roosevelt? You were failing us so well.
Roosevelt did. Like, in the end, Roosevelt came through. Made the
really
roll that
did.
needed to make.
Yeah.
I take back all those evil thoughts I've had about you, buddy.
Yeah. So
would have been a little bit better if I died right before we got to the end, though.
Yeah,
I feel like it would have been more in character.
Make it. You get to the. You carry the wooden crate. There's another taker group that comes out of the woods, and they take the wooden crate.
Okay.
And they were the ones who set up this site in the first place, and they were monitoring the whole thing.
Is it the Elf Knights or Oath Knights or whatever they are?
No, the Oath Knights were the ones who were hostage.
Okay, so
they actually were hostages. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So they saw us be good people. All right.
Yeah. These. You don't recognize them off the top of your head.
That's fine.
But yeah, they take it and go, and you get your money, and it's worth a lot. And you can take the hostages back with you to your enclave, or
for a little bonus.
The negative rep spot we got.
It will negate the negative rep spot. So.
Good.
We did.
It was a horrible misunderstanding.
You're a very controversial taker group.
I mean, we have literally a serial killer among us.
Yeah. So yeah, you saved a bunch of people. We also murdered a bunch of people. So who can
These
say
things
it's
happen.
good or bad?
It was standard grand law. Everyone could see that clearly.
But yeah, that was the Rat King.
And that was fun.
Yeah, I watched the movie
and because it was you, we were all sure the Cool Rat was coming.
No, I watched this movie called Inside, which is about William Dafoe as a cat burglar sneaking into this apartment to steal art, and then he gets trapped in there. I was like,
is it the new one that just came out?
Yeah, it came out like last month.
I was thinking of David's leg where they went into the game show. If you listen to his, I guess the one in Arizona.
That's vaguely familiar. David told me about it.
It was good. It's a good one. I stole it for my campaign. It worked well.
Yeah.
Got some of the crack. It was fine.
Yeah. But man, this would have taken like this. Yeah, I'm glad the first encounter went so long. Damn. Like you guys just ran into a brick wall. You're just like, I made this like Red Robin searching for the Oath Knights. Larry, I won't say much, but we'll ask a lot of questions. I want to share a word. That's what I had for that first leg. And you were like, oh, these motherfuckers have to die. Like,
well, after we had to attack them, there was no way could let them live.
Yeah.
The part where he gets on Ubik afterwards was not planned.
Yeah.
Listen, they said drop the shit or we'll shoot you, or like get out and we'll kill you.
Yeah. They assumed they were on the wary because like they were looking for a missing taker group, and then you roll up and they're like, oh. What if it's the same motherfuckers that grabbed the Oath Knights? Fuck! Like they were just
nice.
Yeah, they were just paranoid.
It was an extremely red market session.
Yeah.
100% to the hilt of the setting.
I love the fact
I
that the old guy
cannot
was
get
meek. I just did not even think about that.
Oh yeah, I
thought
didn't want
about
to make.
that,
I
but
wanted to have one baddie in the hostages that was gonna.
that is
Yeah.
suitable.
I will say I was 100% sure at least one of them was going to turn. But I didn't make any sensitivity checks.
You didn't.
Except that last one, which
Except the last
whole.
Which was the most important.
Most important.
No, I think
but
it's perfect.
Yeah, obviously this was live streamed to the rich and decadent in the Recession, and then they will sell the Rat King sculpture as a piece of art, as a new art installation, as they show all
And
the
they'll
video
make
streams.
even more than they're paying us. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll make a bank on that. Yeah. So.
Oh
Yeah,
god
wait,
damn it! We
wait,
should have asked for what do you call it? Royalties.
Yeah. Well, no, they're gonna actually blank out your faces, so no one knows who it is. So they don't
Well,
have
that's
to. Like,
actually not bad.
He
Yeah,
should do that with Serial because he has the Oni mask on, so he's just this dude towering over everyone else with a Japanese demon face.
Nice.
Yes. I really loved our party. Serial is fucking awesome.
That was fucking great.
I love the Tunguska thing that you went with for Doc. That was perfect.
Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah, the Tunguska. Love it.
Yeah,
that was very good.
That was a lot of fun.
I've got a lot to say about the Tunguska, but that was hilarious.
Jesus Christ, yeah. I just looked up the 7 classical forms of art, back in the ancient Greek days, and then added movies to it. So yeah, So yeah, it was just
wow.
I wanted to do I'm glad you all rolled with it and weren't trying to say no, we refuse to do anything.
We didn't play that certain person. No.
Yeah. So
because we rolled with it, that was a blast. I think it would have been bad just trying to fight back because there's no point.
There actually, I did put a way in. If you like I mentioned, there was a wire. It was all the cameras connected to a transmitter. If you kept hacking or you tried to focus on that, you could have found the transmitter and then found a back channel to communicate with the taker group. And then you could have tried to social engineer them into helping subvert this because they felt weird about it. But that was going to be really hard to do. So if you're really fuck this job, you want to sabotage it, there would have been an avenue for it. But It would have been really hard and subtle. And
So we would have had to make social roles, which was not happening.
I mean, we did that.
Sorry.
To be fair, we did that other taker group a huge favor because they lost no humanity doing this because we rescued everyone and just went with it.
Yeah, they're
big cultist.
I mean, they had to clear out that place and set all that shit up and waste all these resources for a fucking art project, right? So they don't feel great about it, but
Yeah, whoever's job it was to put the zombie in the camera room, that not a fun or harvest all milk all the zombie blood. Ugh.
Yeah. They did not have fun doing that. That was a job line for them.
Hey, so Ross was our benefactor guy, was he in that installation or was he in the law or in the recession?
He was in the recession. The curator was in the recession. He was just watching this remotely. He's just some billionaire, art patron. Yeah.
I will say that's a incredibly fascinating job line. Takers are just oh yeah, you have to do all this horrible shit and then just leave it and go away.
It's
I'm
very
gonna steal
good.
that.
Well, I mean, just for the beginning of the leg where we have this very intense shootout, and then to go from this horrible battle to all right, now you got to make hard. Now it's moral choices.
Freeform jazz.
Yeah.
Except it's not really moral choices. We'll just make bad arts. Fine.
Exactly.
Why kill someone?
Yeah. The real art is what you do. Also the rich people were betting whether or not you'd execute the hostages rather than do difficult art projects. We
were a good team for this because one of us was decked down in armor, the other one was latent. We had the tools needed to do the whole.
Yes.
The biggest danger was probably the fort, the architecture.
Mm-hmm.
And the meek, but that was kind of an add-on danger.
I'm almost wishing I'd run Custard, the pastry chef turned latent with a sword.
Oh, I love that character. He's
we would have had three friggin'. I think we would have died though because we wouldn't have had Blackbird and his excellent.
The mechanic stuff did help a lot.
Yeah, Blackbird basically kept us alive for that entire fight with the zombies in the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so keeping the zombies off of all of
If he didn't have that, we would be dead.
And that, folks, is how you use the scavenger perk to not build something you can't afford.
Yeah.
So the next game we play as the Undertaker group, break
No,
into
no,
all these rich people.
That's funnier if it happens off stage.
Yeah, I mean that's a job like that's like 1 to clear out the bunker, 2 get the art supplies and casualties, and then like 3 deliver the thing.
And then when they get to the penultimate one, it's like, oh, and here's what happened and you play this.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It's fun. Yeah. So
solid.
more
This is a
addition to
solid
make.
one, Ross. Very
I
good.
have one more addition to make.
yeah.
Remember when you guys were talking about, oh, we gotta get gas. Oh, we gotta get gas.
Yeah.
I was keeping very tight mum about the fact that I
He had a chainsaw. Yeah.
Oh yeah, chainsaw's powered by gasoline. I'm so fucking dumb.
I didn't say anything about that either. Mind you, I didn't quite think of it, but I kept thinking, well, the chainsaw is powered by something. I wonder if he's running out of. Oh.
Yeah.
I just didn't want. Yeah, I didn't want to take. If you had gas, I didn't want to take.
I was not going to offer up my weapons gas for that.
I have figured that chainsaw came in.
Nor
handy.
should you
I was never
have.
gonna ask.
That chainsaw in the carpentry exercise was awesome.
Exactly.
It decapitates.
Yeah, it's very
This
versatile.
literally was the perfect party for this thing.
Yeah, no, it was great. It worked out great. Cool. All right, well, I'm glad you had a blast. I had a blast. And if you like this, check out Roleplay Public Radio, RPPR Actual Play, and patreon.com/RPPR. And
Seriously, give Ross money.
Yes. Yeah, it's only $10 a month to playing games like this. But yeah.
And then to move on and listen to Technical Difficulties gaming podcasts as well.
That's true. Yeah, technical difficulties. Yay, tech diff. So yeah, we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.